Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Market Movers. We miss Miss V. Get well, Miss V. I hope you're in the chat. We'll see you around and hanging around in the chat with me. How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys like this this little swag I stole from Sean and Neil. You know, I figured I'd wake up. I wanted to look like them today, so I wore this dress shirt. Stole it from my mom and dad. Well, not my mom, but my dad's dress shirt. Hope you guys like this Neil swag, Sean swag that I got over here. You know, rocking it, rocking it. Now let's hope that I'm only as good of a trader as they are, because I also got beat up on Rivian, but I'm sure they're still holding their shorts, unlike me, who got out of it. So let's start with Rivian a little bit. My worst trade of the day. Dive right into the market. Here we go. Rivian, I started off earlier than them, so you know, started off with worse positions. Then I went all the way, built my position up to we saw that 89 level that Neil was talking about. I wanted to wait for that, but then this weak break of 86 and the coming back through 86 while the market was curling. That's when I figured I'm gonna start going short again. I got in on the break of 85, and then I pretty much got out of my best out being near 83.50. Did not hold it all the way to VWAP, and you know what? It's my biggest loser of the day this month. Probably the stock has been absolutely bad for me, but so far we're still decent on the day for the day. So we'll see where all other positions or other stocks are gonna help us out or not. Where are we going to? Bradley Cooper in the house. Yes, sir. Prad. Oh, I like that one. Palantir bounce. Let's go check out some of our Palantirs, our DraftKings, our SoFis. Let's go see what these guys are doing. 1666 on the offer. I like it. 666. Up almost 1% on Palantir. Looks like we did come back though with the overall market move, trying to find support on the 100 period EMA currently, which the stock is successfully doing so. You could possibly get a long bounce over here because the market has already bounced off of these levels back to VWAP, and Palantir kind of lagging behind a little bit. So there we go. Nice little move coming in right now while we're talking about Palantir. Let's see if we can get back to VWAP and Palantir and then maybe even above it, obviously. Let's go check out AMD. AMD, 28 million shares traded today so far. Not bad. Up 2%. So most of the market looking healthy. Even though the market's flat, actually. NASDAQ's pretty much flat, down 0.17%. ES down 0.38%. And here we go. Our tech stocks, which is your AMD and your NVIDIA, is still down, I believe. Last time I checked, NVIDIA was still in the negative. Yeah, there we go. NVIDIA is still in the negative. And let's go see what Microsoft's doing. I'm pretty sure Microsoft's also down, lagging the market down a bit. There we go. Yep. And we'll wrap it up with Apple for the tech sector real quick. Let's go check out what Apple's doing. Apple also down on the day, and Microsoft, Apple being your biggest weighted of the day, kind of bringing down the market over here. Where are we going to next? My portfolio up a little over 1%. Let's go. BMY on NASDAQ, on New York. BMY on New York. $65 stock, almost 67, so almost 66, sorry, 67. Almost $66 stock over here, coming up on the edge. Come on, let me see the chart. Almost at the high day, I'm going to guess. Let me see the charts, please. There we go. Almost a high day with 1% move north side so far with 4 million shares traded. So 65 did break, which was around yesterday's close, 65.10, 65.13. That ended up breaking, and the stock is now all the way through. Let's see on the dailies, what do we find over here? On the dailies, we see... Nope, that's not the dailies. We don't see anything until probably a little bit further ahead. So somewhere maybe around $66, $67 is what I see could be a point of interest for all of us. Where did my chart go? Oh, it's a little bit further behind today. Awesome. This one is not looking good. So CERN today ripping all the way to 92.50. Let me focus on see what's going on at 92.50. Maybe I'll take one last entry, and then after one, if this one rips from here, I might have to just call it a day on the stock. CERN though is absolutely... Oh, my chart died. Awesome. Let's go pull out my chart, close this. Where is my box? There it is. And then pull up the chart. In the meantime, are we going to Prad? What do you trade today? So I traded mostly buyout stocks. I traded Lucid Motors. So Lucid over here is my winner. Momentum winner of the day, while Rivian is still down on the day, and I don't think I'm going to trade any more Rivian today. So this is where my Lucid Motor started. So I went long first. I got stopped out. I went long again, which got stopped out. And then I went long again on the break of 43. I took profits all the way up to $44 or so. And then I got short at 45, and then I wrote it down to 43.80. And that was pretty much all of my trading on Lucid Motors today. And then Rivian, you already saw what Rivian was. And then the other two stocks were just buyout stocks. Nothing really to talk about there. DWAC is apparently ripping. Let's go check out DWAC. DWAC above 61. Okay, DWAC, let's go. I remember yesterday you were kind of struggling around $59, $58, and you actually managed to get to 60 yesterday. So today, with 2 million shares traded, you managed to get back above 60, and now actually almost at $62. Looks like there's a barrier 62 that we're going to test soon. There we go. There, that size on 62 got taken out. Let's also filter the size. Size filter. Awesome. And now let's see if we can take this position any more higher. You know, obviously the stock sometimes opens up for a spread of almost 50 cents or so, which is kind of scary on a stock that's not doing a lot of volume. 50-cent spread could even open up to $1 spread, right? So your risk or reward kind of goes out of alignment. You don't really know how much you're risking based on certain levels and where the supply could be for your exits or so. On that note, though, 62 did break, and we're looking to see if we can keep on climbing over here. Spread is tightening up on the climb up, which is, I guess, good thing. We'll see if we can keep on rising up over here as we talk about it. Prad look at fund, good call out. Fund should technically be moving along with this position over here with DWAC. So fund also moving to the north side, 11% up right now with 6 million. So 6% up with 11 million shares. Sorry, not 11% up. 11 million shares traded with 6% up to the north side, and trying to see if we can take out $3. This chart's not loading, so let me just quickly close that and load back up that chart so we could see also on the dailies. I believe $3 is going to stand out on Funware. So if we just go to maybe 1 month instead, or maybe 5 days instead, that $3, or not even $2.90 is going to stand out, and then $3.18 after 3 breaks, or if 3 breaks, right? We'll see if we can take out some of these levels over here let me just cancel some of those orders. Awesome. On Funware. XOM on New York. Let's go see what XOM is doing today. Up 2%. Good job. Okay, XOM almost up 2.5% here with 7.8 million shares traded. Trying to see if we can keep on going higher, obviously. Let's see if we can test 70. Is there any size on 70? I can't really see it because of that, so let me do this. So there is some size on 70. Not bad. Decent amount of size. That looks like almost 4, 5, 6... let me just pull out a calculator here. That's 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's my calculator? 7,000. That's 700,000 times 70 equals $49 million sitting on XOM at $70 right now. So that's a lot of size that the market needs to take out. Could give you a decent short opportunity in front of that size, and especially if the market can't take it out and we get a nice little drop towards the south side. So let me actually just take out liquidity over here, get short, see if we can ride this position back to the downside over here, and risking it basically about 10 cents or so. And I'm pretty sure I'll get filled on the 70 break if 70 starts breaking. So I'll just throw out a break order for that to see if 70 starts printing with all that size over there. We're obviously wrong about the trade and we just get out of it. So let's go XOM. Moving up north still, but obviously we're just playing a front-running size trade here. I have 67 calls trying to wait for the reversal. Okay. So the stock might just screw me over today. Just got to see how careful I have to be on this one. Okay, XOM coming down a bit. Let's go. Huddy halted up. HUDI. Let's go check out Huddy indeed halted up. Let me add this to the watch list. Imbalance locator. Add to watch list. Where's the imbalance locator? And we can also delete some of the other tickers. That way, it's easier for us to keep an eye over it. Delete Del and delete info. Save. Close. This stock is probably gonna stop me out today. Unbelievable. Okay, so Huddy is gonna, we'll see what happens over here. Going to open up currently at $19.15. So it halted at $17.96 and it's indicating to open way higher. So let's go, Huddy. Keep on ripping. We'll obviously come back to this in about a couple minutes. As soon as it opens up off the halt, we'll keep an eye on it. Should be a lot of fun over here watching where the stock should open. You know, obviously 3.6 million shares traded on an $18 stock. Probably a low floater also. HUDI. 3 million float. There you go. 3 million float, and the stock is pretty much a one full rotation of the float right now. Let's see if we can keep going higher. And then eventually later on in the day, I think it has to come back down a little bit, right, to normality. PayPal buy at 179. PayPal at 179. My goodness. Oh, we're at 188 now, not 179. Okay, that's better. So PayPal still you know, under 190, which is not the best thing overall, but the fact that we're above 180, holding up about 3% when the market's pretty much flat on the day. NASDAQ is now positive, which is great. So PayPal 3% up, looking to see if we can go test 190 today. I think we can see some rejection coming in at 190 where the market will get flushed off. Sorry, not market. PayPal might get flushed back to the downside. And we're kind of seeing that weakness right now coming in with the low volume period to begin with on PayPal. So keeping our eyes peeled, getting ready to see what happens overall. Market red getting bloody. Only give me a second. Market red getting bloody. Only green sector is energy. XLE. Let's go check out XLE on AMEX. AMEX, there we go. XLE. That's not AMEX. Come on. 13 million shares traded so far on the energy ETF. And energy ETF currently up almost 1.32%. So let's go check on the XLF maybe. XLF on NASDAQ. No, it's on AMEX, Prad. You know that. XLF. Thank you. So XLF popping up over here. Do I have orders? I do have orders. Awesome. XLF is now flat on the day. So as you guys saw, Huddy open? Okay, Huddy not open yet. The tap is 25, so it looks like it wants to open around $25. Okay, that's insane. We'll see what happens, obviously. Where is the locator? Is that what tap stands for? I didn't know that. Okay, that's pretty cool. So this number right here, 25, 24, 85, is where the stock is indicating to open around. What does tap stand for? Theoretical auction price. NASDAQ is paying for my bills right now. Let's go. As long as the bills are getting paid, that's what we're talking about. IXIC broke 15K. IXIC. Okay, QQQs. Oh my, QQQs are on a tear right now. So let's go check out our NASDAQ market. NASDAQ on an absolute beautiful rip off the double bottom. Well, not really a double bottom, but you know, holding that trend line if you were to draw one. Ripping right now. Going to see if we can see. Well, this is the new high day actually. So never mind on that statement. Up 0.68%. Markets on an absolute tear. Where's AMD? I wanted to catch some of the lows over here, and I guess I'm already missing out my opportunity. I wanted to see NVIDIA at 270 would have probably been a great long. We did dip to 268, and NVIDIA, that's still AMD. Yeah, NVIDIA at 270, that should have been an awesome long right there. I was a little hesitant because, you know, we were watching Powell talk, and I thought market could go much lower. So I was hesitant on pushing that long over here, and darn it, did I miss out, because now NVIDIA up back on positive on the day, ripping. Let's go see those other stocks that are actually lagging the NASDAQ market, which is your Microsoft, your Apple, and so on. Are they also ripping? Microsoft should be positive now. Come on, chart. There we go. Microsoft almost back to positive on the day. Nice, beautiful double bottom over here. And let's see if we can take out the high of day, which is, I guess we are at the high of day right now if you consider the opening price and how the stock traded after that. So yeah, we're at the high of day on Microsoft. And the other one that was lagging is Apple. I'm going to guess Apple started ripping on an absolute move over here. There we go. Apple also now in the positive, double bottom, beautiful move on the tech sector. Let's go see what some of the meme stocks are doing. AMC's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I was gonna kick myself out of my XOM short, but I'm gonna stick into it because this wasn't a market related short. This was a more front running size short because there was about $49 million sitting on 70 on XOM. So for them to take out 70 off the bids, sorry, off the offers, they have to literally chew through $40 million. So if they can't chew through $40 million, there's no way the stock is gonna break through 70, and I'm gonna get a decent scalp out of that. So that's the idea over here. XOM now coming down, only up 5 cents in the money, so nothing really big to talk about, but just the idea and the strategy and the setup behind it being explained to you guys. Where we're going to next, F is kicking up, F.NY. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Ford. So Ford was kind of lagging behind compared to your Rivians and your Lucid Motors, I guess, but makes sense. More money was being pumped into your Rivian side today. Rivian on an amazing move north side, actually. But Ford over here still down on the day, but above 23, which is great. Love to see it when Ford can get back to 25, and if we can maintain the range from 23 to 25 the same way as 11 to 12 was. And if so, that'd be another beautiful opportunity to keep on scalping Ford and even play the breakout maybe of the 25 to all-time highs to I think which was around 37.49 if I remember correctly. Please tell me it's 37.49. I got it wrong again. 37.41, off by 8 cents. Tesla, let's go check out Tesla. Tesla should be up with the NASDAQ move that we're seeing right now, right? It should be taking off like absolutely rocket ship. Not, I guess not. So it's kind of stuck in the range, in the day range right now. 1% up on the day though, which is good. But still under the pre-market high, still below the day's high, and looks like we're gonna create a lower high and a lower low at the same time, creating a wedge pattern for the rest of the day maybe before the stock actually breaks out. So looking for stock to come back to VWAP, but if the market keeps ripping right now, maybe it does not come back to VWAP. Nvidia high day, but check out Amazon, AMZN. Let's go check out Amazon. Amazon also on a rip. Wow, insane move over here on Amazon right now. 2% move, $64 to the north side. 1 million shares so far. $3,000 stock, can't expect too much out of it, but it is ripping. Can't believe the CERN is ripping so far right now. Let me just quickly go check out what some levels could be on CERN. I'm getting squeezed so far right now. I mean, obviously the buyout price is much higher, so yeah.
Yeah, Huddy, look, I thought it was a 10-minute halt here on this stock, so it's now been 10 minutes on HUDI, and the indicated price is now down to 21.76, so I was waiting for it to imminently open up. My thought was that it would have some trouble opening above that $20 level because that's where things started out to the downside halt. Just quickly checking back in on our halt page. I mean, it has a quote resumption. That 11:08, that's what we're seeing basically as a halt time, so 10 minutes would have been right now. We have seen in the past, it's not completely abnormal to have longer than 10-minute halts. We saw that with Funware on the first day of the DWAC news. I didn't think that was reasonable, but in this case, I don't know what's going on. It is a volatility halt. I guess at this point we're playing it by ear when it's going to open. I'm still eyeballing the pre-market range, which is 20, up in here to like 22.5. I guess if it rolls over there, I'm probably going to try a short here. Thank goodness I got out of this one. Whew, a little tight stop there, down at about $12 when I tried to short it back through that price. That would have been a blowout. So be very, very careful trading these low float names. Only about 3 million, as you mentioned, Prad. And I am back into Rivian off of this 86 top, but If the NASDAQ continues to break back out, gets to 1%, that's probably blowing through the high again. It's this HUDI, which is really grabbing my attention here. And I think everyone's interested to see what could happen. As fast as they go up, they can come down. And this one, oddly enough, finding its way back towards the top, I would not have bet on that. I mean, crazy movement in HUDI. I don't think it's done by any stretch of the imagination.
All right, let's bring it back to, let's see what XOM is doing. XOM now out of the money one more time, but we know we have our stop out there to see if it breaks 70, and obviously we get stopped out on that if that happens. MRAI, let's go check out this one. Is it moving by any chance? Not really. 185,000 shares only, so nothing really going on over here. Moving to HUDI, I was already talked about just now. HGSH. Let's go check out HGSH on NASDAQ. Also another low volume stock. So let's see if there's a spike going on over here. There's a decent spike actually right now that came in, but still very, very low on the volume end. We need a lot more volume to maybe go test some of these highs over here at $3.70 and higher. So, you know, we'll come back in a bit if the volume picks back up on this position. PayPal above 190, really? Okay, not okay. So we did break 190, but immediately came back through 190 over here on PayPal. We're trying to see if PayPal can manage to get back above 190 right now. I'm trying to look at what the market is. I'm so used to seeing the market on this screen for me, but I changed my layout. So market's kind of coming to the downside a little bit right now. Maybe that's why we're seeing a weakness of 190. So I did say, you know, expect weakness of PayPal at 190. We did break above it, but immediately back under it. So now we're trying to see if we can go all the way back to 187, 188 and find support, or are we just going to find support at 188.65 like we did previously? If we find support here, then there is a possibility that the market could start ripping one more time to the north side and taking PayPal along with it through 190, through 191. Let's see if we can find any levels on the daily for PayPal. So this is the daily chart here. Let's zoom out a bit and hit that button. It's going to take a while to load that one, so we'll just go here. Go to 1 year. And what line do I have? So it looks like the volume point of control right now over here is 191. Ignore that. So we'll just go to 195. So I think, you know, there's a possibility if we break out at 192.50 today, the stock could go to 195. Granted that the market wants to keep on ripping and just go straight rocket ship upwards. Shake Shack, SHAK. Let's do it. SHAK, Shake Shack. Never got the opportunity to try the food, obviously, maybe one day. But Shake Shack right now, 1.7 million shares traded today. Where are we going to? Come on. It is finding support. Looks like at the VWAP once, twice already. Coming back downside right now, seeing if we can find support another time. And the 50-day period EMA is also converging with the VWAP over here. So it looks like it is a possibility that we start ripping more to the north side if the stock keeps on finding support all the way up, slowly trending, you know, making a beautiful channel pattern all the way north. It's decent. Affirm. Let's go check out Affirm. Oh my God. This might just be my last trade over here. Is DWAC still a buy? I mean, the way I look at it is if you want to be long waiting for that, the pop move towards the news that's coming out on February 21st, then that's something that you could look for. But you know, I rather day trade the stock on the day that it comes out. So if you want to swing trade it, you know, that DWAC around 55, 60, probably a good idea to buy a dip in my opinion. But that's just me, obviously. I rather day trade the stock than be holding it for that February 21st, because, you know, God forbid February 21st nothing happens and the stock comes crashing to the downside and I'm pretty much bag holding it. So I don't want to be stuck in that situation over there. Where are we going to next? Going to from DWAC. We were going to talk about Affirm, but I pulled up DWAC instead because of that comment. So let's pull back to Affirm right now. Let's see what Affirm is doing. Affirm holding up in front of 79 on the retest on the down move over here, and then back above VWAP. So it looks like VWAP right now around $80 or so. Can affirm managed to get back above the high a day, which is kind of the double top. 81.50, no, sorry, 81.80 is the high a day. So can we manage to get back above 81.80, go test 82 and break 82? Overall today, I'm very happy seeing affirm be up 3%, but you know, I still think there could be more negativity in this stock, especially in the markets. This market could crush itself more. You know, we need a lot more. That gap has not even been filled yet, right? So the gap fills at $67-$70. So I think there's still more redness that the market could present itself with. We could go. The market was only off of what, 4% off all-time highs. So like in that case, we're not nowhere close to being in a bear market. Peloton. Let's go check out Peloton. Peloton. Oh, that's still affirm. Okay, there we go. Peloton. Ooh, okay. 8% move on Peloton. Almost 9% coming in right now with the high a day just now created at 37.34 on this stock. 6.66 million shares traded so far. Looks like we were going to see some rejection, maybe only at $40 at this point. I am seeing on the dailies, I don't know if you guys can see that chart down here. So on the dailies over here, there could be some rejection at $38, which is the high days not too far from 38. So keeping an eye on the 38 level wouldn't hurt either. But if 38 breaks, I don't see why not 40. I don't see why not 40. Prad Veru, VERU. Let's go check out VERU. $6 stock with 4 million shares traded. Obviously, need a lot more volume for a $6 stock. You know, anywhere from 20 to 50 million would be better than 4 million, 5 million. But it is up 20% today. I am seeing a barrier over here around $6.50 that could stand out pretty obviously for anybody on the dailies. So look out for how the stock trades at $6.50 with the low volume period. And let's check out what the previous volume candles look like on the stock. So there we go. For a while, it's been having absolutely no volume, so it's nothing really going on. We're stuck in previous ranges and trying to make a little bump over here, but obvious rejection off $6.45, $6.50. How's Roblox today? Good question. I didn't even look at Roblox all day. I've just been busy with my other setups. Let's see what Roblox is looking like. So ever since Roblox below 100, I kind of stopped bothering with this position. Same with Affirm. Ever since Affirm stopped being above 100, absolutely stopped bothering with that. Looking at Rivian right now on a second glance, looks like Rivian could just turn back off on the same side because the market's not really getting ready to take off the highs. But I'm not ready to trade Rivian again today. I already made enough errors on that stock to give back more of my day on it. I'm just gonna watch it patiently. But Roblox over here up 4.5% almost with 7 million shares. Beautiful move to the upside. Let's see if Roblox has filled the gap. Roblox indeed already filled the gap yesterday. I didn't even notice that. Wow, Pratty. I should have had that line out there. So there you go. Roblox filled that gap yesterday at $79 or $78.88, however you want to look at it. And now back up to almost $89. So it looks like rejection around $90 today could come into play. Watch for that $90 level later on in the day when the market, if the market takes a stock there. And then probably we'll have some beautiful short opportunities off that level or a long breakout, obviously. I'm still not sure how Roblox wants to deal with the metaverse because I think, you know, there's going to be a lot of lands out there. There's probably going to be a Roblox land. There's probably going to be a Riot land for League of Legends and your Valorant fans, and probably a World of Warcraft land for your Call of Duty and your Blizzard. Sorry, a Blizzard land for your World of Warcraft and your Call of Duty fans and everything. So because of that, I don't know how popular, but it's still, you know, I said the same idea, and Roblox came out with gangbuster like numbers, right? So anything is possible. Just gotta wait for the numbers to come out. NASDAQ ripping for high a day. Indeed, good call out, my friend. Let's go check out QQQ. NASDAQ indeed going back to the higher day rip over here. Let's see if we can take out the higher day. Most likely. Why not, right? But the weakness is what I'm looking for. Do we have weakness right after that push to the day's high? Could you check Pack B? Check Pack B. 14 million shares. Sorry, $14 stock with 7 million shares today. Let's see if we can get a volume spike somewhere on the chart. Not really. You know, the stock is not really doing much. It is down 11% though. Let's see if we can find any levels for you. Pack B. Pack B looks like we're pretty much cracking through multiple levels to the downside. I am seeing some support, possible support around $14 where the stock kind of already bounced off of. And if that one fails, the next one's around $12.50. So both of those levels could be something to keep an eye on. AMD is going up. Let's go check out AMD. AMD's indeed going up again with the overall market, but looks like QQQ could just turn back to the downside one more time over here and bring down AMD with it. Let's go see what NVIDIA is looking like. Come on. Okay, there we go. NVIDIA also at the day's high. Market looking crazy strong, crazy strong. I want to go see if we can short something. Like Apple, maybe. Apple's at 174. I don't really like any of these levels right now that I'm seeing, to be honest. But go Baba short. Let's go check out Baba on New York. Sorry. Baba on New York. What's Baba looking like today? Come on, charts. Baba at 131 almost. Oh, Baba's actually pushing itself to the downside right now. Not sure why. Well, the market, I guess the market, like we saw the market trying to go make a new higher day right there, but struggling to do so. So could be helping Baba push itself a little bit more. FXI on Amex, if I remember correctly, the Chinese ETF. Let's go check out what the Chinese ETF is looking like. That's still Baba. Chinese ETF starting to come off to the downside right now a little bit, so maybe that's gonna help Baba flush even more, possibly. Hour ripping. Let's go check out Hour. What's that? What's that? All right. Hours apparently ripping almost 5 million shares traded on Hour today. We're trying to see where this ripping candle is. It popped 30 cents from the bottom. Not really ripping, but cool. Looking for more volume, obviously. The stock had a lot more volume yesterday, and we pretty much gave back that move all the way from $8 to $6. So I'm not going to expect the stock to do anything similar to that compared to yesterday. Bring back the classic. What's that? Okay, where we go for next? Prad has the weekends. That's why he is short. He missed the upticks and is FOMOing now. Yeah, probably. That could be one of the reasons. APR still going. Okay, APR is cool. BCRX. Let's go check out BCRX over here. Oh my God, they actually filled me that on that. Insane. Okay, so let's go check out BCRX. BCRX down, up 10%, not down. Let me go check the float on this position right now. BCRX. Oh, I need to enter on that instead. So BCRX, let's go check out the flow. 175 million. Okay, not bad. And it's actually doing 7 million shares so far. $16 stock. Trying to see if we can take out, looks like $16.50. Not sure if that's a level though, but nice $half level. Something to keep an eye on, obviously. All these even dollar levels, $half levels. Yeah, so $16.38, $60.50. And then right after that, I can see the next one being around $18 as the level. So let's keep an eye on both of those over there. Obviously, BCRX now up 10% with 7 million shares. Huddy still ripping? Really? Wow. Okay, let's go check out. Huddy opened up at, looks like $21 or so. Did go to test the 100 period EMA. This is the 3-minute chart right here that you're looking at. Tested the 100 period EMA and now finding support on the 100 period EMA. Let's see if we can keep on ripping. Once again, repetition is needed because, you know, it's a 3 million float stock. Be very careful. You guys saw how Neil was trading in. To be honest, I kind of didn't. I wish I did, because I don't know how his executions were. I was too busy managing my own positions over here, because some of these buyouts are on an absolute tear with the market right now, and they could just be bad for me today. We already talked about Palantir. Let's go talk about SoFi. SoFi. Where's SoFi today? SoFi up almost 4%. Not bad. Kind of under $14 though. Let's see if we can take out $14 later on in the day for SoFi. Get a nice little move going on over here on this position. Let me also throw some orders up here. Let's see if we can get a nice move coming on later on in the day, or even now with the overall market, trying to see if we can retest the high day again. So if the market takes out the high day over here, it's probably not going to be a very good look for my certain position, which is going to be bad for the overall day for me. BlackBerry test and hold high day, BB. Let's go check out BlackBerry, baby. BlackBerry. I was actually going to wear a BlackBerry shirt today, surprisingly enough, and I decided not to. I don't know why, but it said a "Be Bold" right on the chest over here. It was an old BlackBerry shirt that my brother's friend, who actually worked at BlackBerry, gave it to us. I should have worn, I guess, because I didn't think that we would even pull up BlackBerry today. Almost up 4.5% today with 4 million shares traded. Looks like we're looking for a test of $9.50 right here. Yeah, $9.50. There are some wicks above $9.50, but most of the trading happens below $9.50 apparently on the dailies right here. If you guys can see the chart on the left side, so looking for a rejection again, happening at those same prices. Thoughts on CFVI? If there's no volume, then there's really no trade to be made. CFVI currently seeing if we can make a move towards $12.50. And look how choppy it looks. Kind of just stuck in the range right now. No real trade that I see. And only, I mean, it's up 1.5%, which is not bad, but that could easily turn around on stocks like these. So not much to really see here, honestly. Keep a long force. Nothing to see here, if you guys know where that's from. Let's go see what it is. Arun, Fubo. Fubo's ripping? Really? People still trading Fubo? If I remember correctly, this was the Mark Cuban's streaming arm or something like that. It's on New York actually, not on NASDAQ. So 4 million shares today. Apparently Fubo is moving. Let's go check it out. Let's go see this move. Come on, charts. Fubo indeed 10% to the north side. Wow. So what happened all of a sudden today? The growth stocks just randomly woke up and decided to start moving like crazy. I guess I shouldn't question it and just be happy about it. So Fubo on a beautiful tear right now to almost $10.21. We'll see if it can go any much higher than that. Let me just throw a couple orders here on there, and then 92.37. Awesome. So Fubo's still getting ready to keep on going. I love it. Prad, CCL pop. CCL on New York, 13 million shares traded. Do I have it open on another chart? I don't. While I wait for this one to open, then I guess. CCL on New York, please. Come on. So 13 million shares traded. Trying to see if we can take out 22. There is some size on 22. Not much though. But look at the bids. The bids are thick. The bids want to take out the offers. I'm looking for that 22 step up right now. There is a possibility the stock takes out 22 and rips. So we're looking for it to do exactly that. XOM. Let's go back to XOM real quick. This one, did it test any of the size at 70? Looks like the high day is actually 69.98. So we didn't even test any size on the 70 break. Let's go keep an eye on it. Market just now took off and created a new high a day. So watching for XOM to do something similar with the whole energy sector, which is probably take off and stop us out, or get rejected off of that $40 million barrier sitting on 70 bucks and not allowing to go past that. Let's actually go check on XOM if the $70 barrier is also a significant level on a long-term scale, and that's why we're seeing that much size. It is actually, so it makes sense why there's a big seller sitting here, big chilling, not moving, and just waiting for all that size to get hit. So there we go. Let's see what that size gets hit. I'm just gonna punch out on the depletion of size. Well, I do have a stop, so the stop should punch me out exactly on 70 without having to slip. So I guess I shouldn't worry, but sometimes the stop breaks and the stock goes a little bit further. But the way we have our system set up and how I sent my order so quick into the system, it should technically not hurt me too far with the slip. And we know a stock so liquid as XOM, there's liquidity on 01s, 02s, 03s, 04s. If anything, I slip maybe 5 cents off of the $70 barrier. So you have to consider all those things when you're considering throwing your stops, when you're considering your setups. Let's see. Okay, now here comes the test actually off that $70 that we want to see. So it'd be good to actually see that live on the stream. Here we go. Can we see some depletion of that size to see if he's real or if he's not? I mean, so far, if he hasn't pulled his orders already, he has to be somewhat legit. But sometimes, they're fake orders sitting there and they pull exactly when they start getting tested, or they get filled like a little bit and they're like, okay, I don't want the whole bag over here. Notice how the stock is so shy to go test that barrier because they know if they keep testing that and is a real size, the stock's not going to go through it. That's $40 million sitting there right now. Tesla booms today, Bitcoin tomorrow. Well, I think if Bitcoin booms today, then Tesla booms without a doubt. But if Tesla booms and then Bitcoin, if you're correlating it with Bitcoin, kind of does not really make sense. But it is a possibility it happens. I'm still trying to wait to see if this takes off so the 69 seller right now, 69.99 seller just keeps on refreshing, and he does not want to. It looks like he's front running that trade harder than me right now. There we go. 70 has come. We're testing 70. Looks like we're gonna print more. If it doesn't print more, we're gonna instantly flush to the downside. Look for a volume spike. No volume spike coming in just yet. So there we go. They're taking out some size right now. Almost 1,000 shares have already been taken out. Sorry, 1,000 lots. So that's like 100,000 shares already have been taken out, most likely. Looking for another volume spike, but we're not seeing anything. Now the sellers are just punching offers. Bids. Now the sellers are punching the bids. Look how the bids are refreshing, and the sellers are just probably going to punch it. No one's punching 70s anymore. Let me just do this also. Customize dialog box. I got stopped out exactly on 70. What's my fill? 70.01. There we go. Exactly as we planned it out. It's all fine at the end of the day. I was going to filter out the gateways, but yeah. So you guys understood the idea over there of that setup, front running the size setup for XOM. XOM now looks like it wants to rip with the market. Let's go check XLE real quick. XLE on Amex. Is XLE creating a new high day along with XOM or not? XOM now are our second negative day along with Rivian, but a very tiny negative compared to Rivian. XLE, there we go. Beautiful move on XLE over here. Probably should have had XLE up while I was trading XOM, just to have an idea that XOM was gonna break out of that 70 barrier, no matter how much size we're sitting there, because XLE is so strong right now. Go Microsoft. People are praising a Microsoft move. Let's go check out this one. Almost back to high a day right now on Microsoft. Sorry, I'll take that back again. Almost at pre-market high on Microsoft. We are already at high a day on this one. SLDP. Let's go check out SLDP. Where's my... Okay. It is so cold out here, chat. You guys don't understand. It is like negative 21 degrees Celsius. So whatever that's in Fahrenheit, you guys can do the math. It's absolutely freezing cold out here, and my lips are just bursting. So I had to put on chapstick for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that show over there. and hope you guys are warm wherever you are. My goodness. So SLDP over here currently up 13% with 1.5 million shares. Is there a volume spike coming in? Not really. You know, $8 stock, 1.5 million shares, not really anything to talk about. But what I do like is how the stock wants to keep on ripping right now. So SLDP, let's go check out the float on this one. SLDP. 111 million shares, solid power. Oh, okay. So not bad, but this doing very low volume for some reason. Plus 8 degrees in Vancouver. Really? Oh my goodness, no way. That's amazing. I had to layer. Like I put on so many layers on today just to get to work, and I felt like an absolute tomato coming in because it was like so I was so big with so many layers and everything. But you know, at the end of the day, it came in nice and warm. It was good. Plus 7 degrees, my goodness. AMD will choke me to death. Don't say that, dude. Okay, so obviously, you know, we all kind of know the feeling of being bent over on when you're shorting stocks, and the best thing to do is get out of the way and just take that loss. The way I did it yesterday on Rivian, even today on Rivian, I got out of the way, booked my loss, and then I called it a day. I'm no longer trading the stock for the day. I'm done. I caught one win, which is all I needed to help my mental state of mind, because if I don't even have that one single win on the stock today, I would have probably lost it, absolutely lost it. So I'm just happy that I have this one win on this. XOM now being the only stock where I have 0 wins on, but it's such a tiny loser that really does not even matter to me. Expecting a pull down in the market. Are you expecting a pull down in the market or something else? Prad will be eating an orange from my tree in solidarity with you. Yes, my friend. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. AMD, now in Singapore is 30 degrees Celsius. Oof, I remember those 30-degree days in India. My goodness. It's cold outside. Agree, I'm the same way. One win every $20 fixes me. It's just a psychological aspect of your brain, right? It's like, even if I'm down on the day, as long as I can churn back some of that losses on there, my psychological aspect of it will be better than having just racked losses after losses after losses on it. Snapchat. Let's go check out Snapchat. Somebody wants me to short Snapchat. I don't really trade Snapchat that much, but we'll see what's going on today. 3.5% up. Northside, $42 is holding up. You know, she really should not be saying, I don't really trade Snapchat. I don't really trade this. I don't really trade that. Why don't you trade it? If there's an opportunity to trade it, make a trade. If there's an opportunity to make money, make that money. That should be the idea that every trader should be looking for. So, you know, put that idea out of your head if you ever think that way. And I'm speaking to myself really when I'm saying this. You know, never think that way. Let's look for some opportunities right now, coming into a double top or so. So 43.5 is the high of day. 43.54, sorry. Can we see a rejection at 43.54 on Snapchat and get cracked much more to the downside is the question over here. Right now with the overall move in the market's coming to the downside, which is good. NASDAQ and your ES are both coming down, which could give you a beautiful short over here on Snapchat for sure. But I'm just debating, you know, your risk is 20-30 cents maybe, and your reward is, you know, what's your reward at best? Your reward will be pre-market lows or pre-market highs, so around here. So that's a decent risk to reward trade if you ask me. So let's see if the market can bring down Snapchat along with it. Lucid hammering these balances, could it work? LCID. So Lucid Motors obviously started off with a bad trade, and then another bad trade, and then good trade. So positive on this day. I'm happy that I am where I am on this one. Oh my goodness, CERN, the one that was absolutely about to burn me, is gonna be probably my biggest trade of the day. So let's go. Bring it back to daddy. Come on, fill me. I'm gonna be mad if you don't. So LCID. So you're talking about an LCID trade over here. We're looking for, that's a double top maybe, triple top, double top. Didn't feel me. So double top over here looks like it's coming back, but look, the consolidation is insane. Here's the idea though, you know, I don't even know why I bothered taking the 42.50 break long when we know that 43 level has been significant on LCID, right? You guys saw Neil take that short of Lucid 2 days in a row at 43. I should have just taken the 43 break long, but instead I didn't, and now I'm beating myself over it, actually thinking about it in retrospect. So probably something to put down in my notes. Actually, I'm gonna watch my YouTube streams back when I go home anyways, so I'll have that note from there. Speaking on that note, you know, that's something that I suggest anyone to do. If you follow me on Instagram or on Twitter, you guys know that I've talked about recently how I go back and watch my YouTube streams, how I traded at those times, and I watch the level 2, watch the time of sales to see what actually is going on. If I miss some information, especially not only where I win, but also where I lose, and also where I'm about to take the trade. So I kind of go back to see it and see if there was something on the time of sale, something on the tape that could have told me, oh, Prad, this is where you should have gone now. Oh, Prad, this is where you should have entered, probably with more size. This was a clear observation that you missed out. So going back and actually noticing those things, and that's only happening because I record myself on YouTube over here. So thank you for YouTube for doing that, and you guys should do that too. Download if you're on Microsoft. I think it's called free. Here, let me just show you the one that I used before YouTube was a thing. So Microsoft Store, go to Prad screen over here, and if you just go to Microsoft Store and type in free screen recorder pro, it's a free one, but it says pro, and I honestly, this one was the best one that I've seen so far right here, and it's a beauty. It's better than OBS if you ask me. You know, being the streamer that I was on Twitch, and I sometimes still play games on there, but OBS was giving me so much lag with the amount of processing power that the software makes your computers go through for going all these numbers. OBS puts too much lag on your computer compared to the other one didn't. So that's why I don't use OBS for that. And I knew you guys were going to talk about OBS before I mentioned it. So thank God I mentioned it. I see some OBS comments in the part up there. All right. Hit them with the likes. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for reminding me. Completely forgot. Yes, smash those like buttons. You know, we love those juicy like buttons. We're currently only at 400 likes. Let me also hit that like button right there. We have 2,700 people. I'm sure we can hit that daily like goal of 1,000 likes, and we have that the party goal for you guys, which is if you guys can hit 3,000 likes, Miss V colors my hair blonde. I almost said brown. Colors my hair blonde. So let's get that one going too. You got number 420. Let's go, Mikey. Shimmy o'clock. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. This is for everyone that's hitting the clock button right now. Sorry, the like button right now. Let's go, baby. Run that up to 1,000. Where are we going to? I got okay. Short PayPal with the stop loss PYPL. Let's go check out PayPal. PayPal did crack above 190 as predicted, and then found support just above 189 also as predicted, and now going back through 190 for the second time, going to go test 191. I'm not sure if I guess you could short it 191. And sorry, you could short it here and risk the stop of 191, but I would much rather risk the stop of 191.25 or something like that, because I think some of the stops are gonna get blown out on the 191 break, and the stock might go to 191.25, 191.30, and then come back to the downside in case 191 does break. So if you are setting your stops, I would put it a little bit higher than the even dollar. So don't put it 1901, 191.01. I would probably put it at 191.25, 191.30. Give it an extra wiggle room off that the break of the stop, because a lot of people will have it just plain out flat 191 break. Hey, Prad, can you talk about Tesla? Mr. Francisco, there you are. I always wondered who you were from Discord. Now that I see your Discord picture and your YouTube picture being the same, I can fingerprint you. You Tesla monster. All right, let's go see where this one is today. 1% up on the north side. double bottom and double top, I guess, on either direction. So let's see what happens. I think Tesla might be gassed out a little bit, but I'm looking at QQQ. QQQ is getting ready to go back for the high of day right here. So anything is possible. You know, 1080 kind of coming into play possible. 1075.90 was the high of day. So at this point, why don't we just go to 1080, take out 1080 and come back down? Hey, Pratt. Oh, okay. Short Tesla, buy fun. Funware still moving. Let's go check out. Not really. Funware kind of gassed itself out. Let's go check out DWAC. DWAC also moving a little bit, actually. DWAC broke through the previous levels, but now almost at $65, but currently trading at $63.23. I think with another volume spike later on in the day, if the market wants to keep going higher, we could just go take out 65 today and test 65. Maybe not take out, but at least test it. So being patient to see how DWAC wants to deal with that one. Fubo, big move today. Fubo, indeed, big move today. Did you say... No, I just said fun. Prad, is it a good time for the market after Fed meeting? Need your thought. Is it a good news for market after Fed meeting? It depends on the news itself, right? So if the news was being accepted by the market, then it was accepted. If it was not accepted, it's not accepted. Obviously, I didn't get to listen to what the Fed meetings had to say. I was just watching the market move, and the market clearly loved what the Fed had to say. Well, I guess it moved after the Fed stopped talking, actually. So the market did not like what he had to say, and then as soon as he stopped talking, it moving. And that was a pattern that everyone technically knows already. So, you know, I need to read the articles. I'll probably read it after 2 o'clock, find out what the actual article said from the Fed minutes and the notes or whatever, the Q&A, and then disseminate it for myself and probably talk about it tomorrow. I'm sure Neil and Sean will probably talk about it too. But, you know, for the positive news or the negative news, you can just look at the market and see how the market accepted whatever Powell had to say, or the market was just tired of seeing multiple down days in a row. You saw how the reversal happened yesterday, right? If you guys know the Undertaker meme where he comes back to life from the coffin, that's what the market was. The market was dead, and then it was the Undertaker meme coming out of the coffin, waking up and going, I'm about to Stone Cold Stunner the whole market in the face and ending in the positive. So now today where NASDAQ is up 1.29%. Let me show you QQQ. NASDAQ is up 1.3%, and then ES is up 0.4%. So where's your SPY ETF? SPY ETF currently going to 0.41. Yeah, awesome. Hey, Prad, what are your thoughts on SoFi? I'm long on SoFi, obviously, but currently SoFi looks like it wants to go test 14 bucks again. We did get a high of 13.99. There is absolutely no size on 14, so we could just take that off. I guess that is size, but for me, that's not any size. I can easily take that out if it wants to, so we'll see what happens. Prad, who's your favorite WWE wrestler? Oh my, it has to be The Rock. Like, it has to be The Rock for me. I grew up with the Rock generation of thing, but also Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Yokozuna Yokozuna wasn't there, but that was like in the cards game. Yokozuna was there, so you know. My WWE back then wasn't even called WWE. It was called WWF back in my childhood, but then World Wildlife Federation sued them and took that name away from them. So I remember WWE when it was WWF, and then when I found out it was fake and it became WWE, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. This is boring. Put me to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm out. Can you look at Zim? It was printing today. Zim. Let's go check out ZIM. ZIM on New York, 3 million shares traded. Where is it going to? 3.7 million shares with the $60 stock. About to see if we can take out 61 again. We did go as high as 61.35 and then immediately came back down. So we're looking to see if we can take out 61 again and keep on ripping. There was a big volume candle here, so let me go make sure if that candle is legitimate. ZIM. What the? My internet? Oh, please don't say that. Okay, it's not. That candle is legit, so not bad. Looking for Zim too. find support. Sorry, Zim to find support at the previous levels of over a 60.50 or even a 60.30, and then go back above 61. But if 61 just keeps on failing, then maybe not. Oh, I keep looking at the wrong window. Here we are. Okay, DWAC hold or sell. So I'm currently not even in a trade. DWAC is not a trade for me until I see more volume coming in and really pushing the stock around. I can't just have the stock have 50-cent spread on me at random points in the day and then go to 10-cent spreads at like random points in the day. I would like a lot more volume on here, especially on February 21st. So I think until that day, if you want to hold it until that day, it's probably not a bad idea. But for me, I rather just day trade it for that day. Even swing trading DWAC is too scary for me, so I'm not doing that. Weed is up 4%. That should be CGC on New York, right? Yeah, so weed on New York. Sorry, NASDAQ. New York? It's NASDAQ? Yeah. Come on, load up. Is my internet down? Can chat even see me? Hello, chat? Some of my DOMs are going, but some of my other ones are not going. Test. Yeah, internet's working, but okay. All right, we're back. We're back. Okay, my chat's moving now. Okay, awesome. My chat's moving now. Awesome. Oh my goodness, that scared me. Just me and you. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back, baby. All right, now let's try this. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, anyways, moving back. Someone shorted your internet. Oh no, don't say that, dude. Don't say that. CGC. Awesome. Oh, it's weed on Toronto. Ah, that's where we got confused. Got it. Awesome. So CGC today moving north on 5% to towards the north side. Tilray obviously yesterday had that big move north. We're trying to see if CGC can move along with it. I'm still waiting to see how the marijuana stocks behave from legalization aspect in the Americas. So I'm still waiting to see how that ends up coming out. Very patient. I think that could bring some more moves to the weed market, but from so far what we've seen in the Canadian legalization side, I'm not as happy as the first few waves of excitement kicked in for anyone who was about to see the legalization come in Canada. At least everyone was so ready to just throw their bank accounts in there, and now nobody wants to put a money in, right? And that's where we're at. IGHT Prad, thoughts on thoughts on pets. So pets yesterday got destroyed. I think it was down 20% or more, if I remember correctly. Absolutely destroyed yesterday. Now down 11%. So every time a stock goes on down below 11% on more, it goes on SSR. Basically what that means is you can't short the stock by taking off the liquidity off the bids. You have to wait for the offers to get picked up. I think this could be another potential candidate for delisting right now. At least that's the conversation that we're having on our work chats and Google conversations. So another potential candidate to delist. Let me actually grab that conversation. There was another stock in that list that Eddie Wong threw to us: CREG, DOGS, and PETZ, potential Chinese crash stocks. So looking at maybe we'll pull up those two, see how those two are trading. CREG, 44,000 shares, absolutely nothing going on over here, but down move probably. No, up today, surprisingly. So let's go check out DOGZ. DOGZ, $3 stock with the 1% down. Sorry, 1 million shares today, and also up on the day. So it looks like Pets is the only one out of that whole list, which is looks like still bad on the down day. On today, sorry, going to the downside, almost down 11% at one point, and now down 9%. Would you check on Square? So for sure. So what is Block looking like? Block 4 million shares, almost at 150. Is there any size at 150? Not really. Did we break above 150? We did. So the high day is 150.23. Looks like Block wants to maybe go above it one more time. Looking at the NASDAQ, looking at the QQQs, NASDAQ is just still at the high day area still. So if you basically take this trade, I think you would have to give it till that 150.23, but it's already coming off right now while we're talking about it. The spread is also a little spready. I don't like that. Okay, CERN coming back to the downside. Let's go. Beauty. Roku shorts. Let's go check out Roku. Roku, only 1.9 million shares traded, and it's not happening. Where can we go to on Roku? I would like to see a lot more volume. Who's going to be 666? I want to be 666. Where are you? Where are you again, bro? Minus 21 is wild. It is Toronto, Ontario. It is minus 21 Celsius. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. All right, Roku, looking for a short opportunity. Yeah, I kind of like this actually. Not bad. 189 being the high a day. 189.09. Market could come back to the downside. If 189 breaks, obviously you kind of get out the second time and don't be sitting in it. But look at that, the Roku's coming off already. If I was quick enough, I would have had it, but I'm not chasing this position a dollar away from me right now. But good call out for anyone who has it right now on the short. Looks like we're getting an uptick. Are we going to get an uptick? Looking at QQQ, let me quickly go to ES, SPY, AMEX. SPY, AMEX is trying to go test the high again over here. Let's go check out QQQ. QQQ also trying to check out the high again. AMD still at the highs. We could have shorted AMD and risked the 139 break there. That's not a bad trade. Let's go check out NVIDIA. NVIDIA, something similar. Get short, risk 280. And then check out Apple. Apple struggling to be above 175 here. Looking at the market, trying to see if Apple can take out 175. If Apple can't take out 175, I think we could look for a decent short here on this position. Let's see. We're gonna get short. See if they give me any fill. They did indeed. And let's see if we can ride this position to the downside now. Come on, Apple. What is my entry on this position? 174.87. Let's just throw a stop out for 175.20, 175.035. So let's just do 01, I guess. What is the size I have? I have that much. So we'll just do that. Awesome. LCID short in the high day bounce. Let's go check out LCID. LCID. Looks like Apple's coming to the downside right there. 13 cents in the money already. Let's go, Apple. Lucid almost back to the high a day. So high a day being just short, shy under 45 there for LCID. Let's see if Lucid can turn back around from here. But I think if Rivian, what is Rivian doing? Rivian is also consolidating at the same high day range almost. And if Rivian takes off or Lucid takes off, then I'd be a little scared to short the EV sector. I already got burnt doing that today. I don't really want to be getting burnt all day shorting the EV sectors when I don't have a good read on it. Looks like I have a better read right now on the Apple stock a little bit. So let's start taking some profit targets over here. Slight profit target. We're only going to take 10% off over here if they're going to give us the fill. They did, and because they gave us the fill, let me adjust my order book also. My stop out order, because I have to take out the 10% from the stop, obviously, duh. Roblox at the $90 mark. Stop your cap. So yeah, Roblox did break 90 with the really, really weak break of 90. This could be a beautiful short opportunity, but I'm gonna be hands off on it. Look at the strength of the stock. I don't think we go much further than VWAP. The risk to reward is actually insane of a trade for me to not take, to be honest, because you're risking about 10-20 cents for a possible 100 cents or 200 cents in your way. So that risk to reward is absolutely beautiful for me to even ignore. But I'm just gonna be hands off on it because of the overall strength on this stock. Little joke that I put in our trainee work chat is basically, trend is, trading books say trend is your friend, and then there's Prad over here who's basically trying to set his own trends, thinking he's a trendsetter. So don't be a trendsetter, just follow the trend. And it's easier to be a trend follower sometimes, but obviously not everyone can be Kanye and make the trends themselves. So here I am trying to make the trend, and I got punished. Let's go back to Apple because Apple's again more in the money, 30 cents in the money. Let's take another nice little profit target to the downside. Now holding 80% of our bag. Let's see if we can go much, much lower. We were about 13 to 15 cents on the break of 175, I guess. And now we're basically 30 cents in the money already. So can we go any lower on this one is the question. Looking at NASDAQ. NASDAQ wants to come to the downside more. Looking at SPYs, and SPYs also wants to come down more. So I'm going to take out a little bit more size over here because just in case the market reverses on me, I don't want to turn this winner into a loser. So Apple, we're only holding 60% of the bag right now. Let's see if we can hold that rest 60% all the way to 173, which is around the pre-market levels. And if that level breaks, obviously I would love to hold it to VWAP, but I don't think it will because of the way the market looks like. I think we see strength at 174, 80, 175. We're just seeing strength right now, 33 cents short of our target or so. Sorry, not even 33 cents. What am I saying? Almost $1 away from our target. Trimming my position a little bit more just because I want to not have the stock turn around on me and give back my wins. My stop out actually got canceled, so I have to make a new stop now. 175. Awesome. Ford, baby. Let's go check out Ford. Ford still moving. So Ford from negative 3%, I think at one point, almost negative 3% to positive almost 1% now. Insane move over here on Ford. Just ripping, just rip. And where do we stop is the question. Obviously, I think the stock could start turning around where it is right now. Look at this pre-market high around the opening price of yesterday is where we're kind of seeing a little bit of a rejection. But if market is getting ready to go test the high day again and actually rips through it, then why don't we just keep on going higher and turn around maybe around 24.50 instead? So looking for a bigger move over here on Ford. Right, Prad doing some options and killing it. Not me. I'm not doing options. I'm just trading stocks, my friend. Intel is usually less volatile. INTC. Let's go check out Intel. Back in 20 cents in the money on Apple over there. Market wants to keep on going higher though, so I might probably just kick myself out of this trade and call it a day. Thank you for a nice little winner, Apple. We're out. Another paper trade, whatever. Not paper, sorry. I keep saying paper trade, and you people, I should not say you guys. The chat thinks I'm paper trading. It's live money, but every time I say paper traded, I mean I paper handed. So my vocabulary just combines two things together. Obviously English as a second language for me and Miss V, so we struggle here sometimes to combine words. Our brain processing power is too fast, and then we just miss some letters here and there. Miss V, how are you doing? I miss you. I know I'm seeing you in the chat here and there. I'm letting you do your thing, letting you talk to the viewers. But talk to me too, Miss V. I miss you. Hopefully you're doing better. Hopefully you're doing eating a lot of I don't know, what do sick people eat? Tomato soup? I don't know. I eat tomato soup when I'm sick, but I also eat Maggi noodles when I'm sick. So I hope you're eating whatever that makes you better. And see you soon. See you very, very soon. Rolling paper hands, Prad, exactly. What is your first language? Telugu. Telugu is my first language, and then it's Hindi, and then it's English. Cartier Prad, yes, baby. Cartier. AAPL. Is it moving still? AAPL kind of stuck in front of 174.50, which I didn't like, and that's why I jumped out of that trade so quick. Did not want to be holding this one, but I would love for it to go much lower, obviously, because of my short. But we're not holding any position on that short, so it really doesn't even matter anymore. I just realized I had no more orders on a trade which was my biggest trade of the day today. So let me actually go throw some orders on that side and come back to you over here. Awesome. Day traders here should automatically know all paper hand. Telugu and languages in India. Correct. BITF going crazy. BITF. Let's go check out BITF. 3 million shares on a $4 stock is absolutely nothing if you ask me. But, if you see a trade in it, obviously, like I mentioned before, I should not be in the mindset that, oh, I don't trade this stock. If I see an opportunity, I should trade it, and I should make the best out of that opportunity. So BITF currently trying to see if we can keep on ripping. High a day 472, which we're at, and 9% to the north with 3 million shares. So not enough volume, and I don't really see an opportunity for me yet. But if anyone sees it, best of luck. I see a possible rejection point at $5 maybe, but I'm not sure if the stock even has the volume to go there, or maybe it's slow trends in there. DWAC short. So DWAC did go to 65.28, and probably did that because of the spread itself. So 65 probably broke, and 65.28 pinged. Notice how no shares went off above 64.50. Actually, that actually has any value to me in terms of the candlesticks and so on. So that kind of shows you the how the spread opens up, and it just kind of messes with everything. So screws up your risk to reward calculation, screws up almost every single calculation you could have. And because of that, no trade for me at all on DWAC. I keep mentioning that, but no trade for me at all on DWAC until I see a lot more volume and the spread is not 30, 40, 50 cents at random positions. And I don't think that will happen until February 21st. Like, volume needs to pick up a lot more for a $64 stock for me. BRBL, OTCS will pump hard. Okay, probably just pump stocks then. So we'll pull up when they're pumping, but they're not pumping right now, probably. Market liked what Powell had to say, most likely. Look at this move in the market, just not looking like it wants to go down to at any point. We could see a rejection candle to the downside later on in the day, but market does not want to come back to the downside at any point. Crypto's coming down. Looks like I missed out my opportunity for a long over here. I wanted to buy more crypto at 41 because Greg bought more crypto too. So I was like, okay, if Greg's gonna do it, I guess I'm gonna do it too. And I missed out. And here we go. Crypto ripping right now. 3% north on Bitcoin. 5%, 6% on Ethereum. 5.2 on Solana. 6.4 on Cardano. 6.6 on Dogecoin. 6% on Shiba. So many sixes. I feel like I just sold my soul, baby. Too much sixes. SBEV for Power Hour. SBEV. SBEV. Amex? Amex. All right, SBEV on Amex charts, please. There we go. Come on. Awesome. So SBEV on Amex to the downside right now, holding up at the 100 period EMA. This is the 3-minute chart that you're looking at. But so far, looks like it could go back to VWAP. Look at that big big move in pre-market all the way up to almost $2. But, we've seen these patterns multiple times in the market where the stock gives back half of it or most of it move in pre-market itself. Most of its pre-market move off the open itself, and then finds a point where it normalizes, goes consolidation period, and then rips back to VWAP or even back to high day. So looking for, this is your lunchtime coming in right now, 12 o'clock. You have about another 50 minutes or so where you can expect low volume periods in the overall market, nothing really moving. This is the time where I try to stay away from the stock market also. Going back to my stats yesterday, I was actually not negative at any time point on the day, but thanks to my trading yesterday I believe it was Rivian or some other stock that I got completely, no, it was Nvidia that I took some mid-time of the day that put my 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock time period statistics into the negative. So that just goes to show that, know what time periods you win at, know what time periods you're losing at, find out. There's all of this can be programmed into a Google Sheets. That's where I have it created. Or you could also use softwares like TradeSync, TraderView. There's so many softwares out there that help you journalize your trades. Journalize your trades, find out where you're making your money, put your setups in there, and that way you actually know where to put your risk at. Because there's plenty of times where I've been putting money in wrong setups, and then Greg or Neil or Sean, they come up to me and they're like, "Yo, what paid you? What setups make you make money on? Go put your risk on that setup. Go put $100,000 on that setup, $200,000 on that setup, instead of putting that on momentum setups where you don't have the best win rate. You have maybe a 50% win rate, whereas your other setups you have a 70% win rate. Go put your money on the 70% win rate. Go put your money at the 9 o'clock trades. Go put your money on the 3 o'clock trades. So find out where you make money and so on, and put your money there. Don't see Rivian breaking 26. Jude Fernando, what's up, brother? How you doing? Rivian, yeah. Rivian needs to go much lower, but, obviously, we'll see what happens. I don't see it going above 86 either, but I am so mentally exhausted from this trade today. I think Rivian is going to go into a negative stock for me this month right now based off of today. I think I was slightly in the positive on Rivian. Let me actually go check right now. I think checking that. Okay, I can check it over here without you guys seeing my stats, which is good. But I think, Rivian, let's see, RIVN. It's loading up. Okay, I'm still decently up on it. My win rate on Rivian is 75% win rate on Rivian. I'm sure that win rate's about to drop today. And with the loss that I have on Rivian today, I'm still up on Rivian for the month. But that win rate from 75% is going to drop probably to 60 or 50% win rate very quick today. So we'll see what happens. And that's just the advantage of, having my statistics on a Google Sheet, being able to look at it. I can look at my setup stats right now. I can look at my weekly stats from the last 2 years, anything I want. And that's because I spent the time, sat there watching movies and coded every single formula in every single cell. So put in the hard work, guys. Everyone wants to be Ronnie Coleman, but nobody wants to be in the gym going through the pain and getting cut up and putting Vaseline on your cuts and everything. Nobody wants to go through the hard work, but everybody wants to be Ronnie Coleman. So put in the work. Put it in work. Put them in the dirt. All right. Rivian's so easy to borrow, so it makes sense. It's more difficult to short. Yeah, it is easy to borrow, but we have to pay for shorts. It's like, oh, come on, why is it not just free to borrow? Just give me free to borrow. But I guess it's because it's an IPO and the lockup period and everything. Maybe it's easy to borrow, so you still have to pay for it. I know some brokers you don't have to pay for it. Zanga, ZNGA, is getting bought out. So if you're trading Zanga, you have to make sure you're watching Take Two Interactive along with it. Don't be trading Zanga without watching Take Two, because that's going to be a big mistake. Looks like NASDAQ is getting ready to curl over here. Here comes the Mayday curl all the way to the downside most likely. Let's see if NASDAQ could maybe found support at 15,700. If we go all the way to 15,700, that's going to be a pretty drastic move on QQQ. And sorry, I'm looking at the NASDAQ ETF. So let me show you what I'm looking at. H22CM. So if we go to 15,700 on this Mayday curl, that I'm just gonna call it the Mayday curl. I'm gonna patent it too, so nobody can steal it from me. Sorry, trademark it or copyright it. I'm not sure what the term is. So this Mayday curl to the downside, I'm expecting support at 15,700 or slightly above 15,700, maybe even 15,750. So look for some shorts coming into the market. Apple, Microsoft, AMD, and so on. Apple, MSFT. Microsoft could be a good short here. Kind of stuck at the high day, pre-market high levels. We are at the high day levels also. 316.70 is the high day. Is that right? That seems to be. So if we consider that, you risk yourself almost a whole dollar from here on Microsoft for a possible multiple dollar move to the downside. Ronnie's line is, yeah, buddy. Oh, no problem. Prad, you missed the snap setup. No, that's fine. I don't want to take the trade anyways. I didn't miss it, but I talked about the setup for you guys. There we go. The setup is working out, I guess, right? It was the high day short. Take the short and have fun. The stock did tick up though, so this tick wasn't up there. We were looking at the consolidation, so we got a nice little tick up here. You could have gotten the fill, but overall, you still have to give it the high day risk of 43.50. I guess you would have been stopped out. You probably would have been stopped out because this candle, and then you jump right back in looking at this. But QQQ coming to the downside should take snap back to the downside. Just not a trade I wanted anyways, but it is working out the way that I wanted it to, which is good. AMD also moving to the south side, which is actually a trade I would have loved to be in. NVIDIA 280. We missed out on that one once more time. Let's go check out Affirm. Affirm, this one's moving to the downside right now too, but 83.60, I'm not sure if I really like that short level, but with the consolidation that we're seeing, with possible decent short coming into play over here for us also. DKNG made a nice move today. Don't say that. Don't get me happy. Don't get me happy. Don't get me happy. You're gonna get me happy. You're gonna get me happy. You're gonna get me happy. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. 12 million shares traded on DraftKings. 3.33% up north side. I am so happy watching this because I am only 50 cents down on my DraftKings position per share. So come on, DraftKings. Beautiful move to the north side. Insane. Let's go, boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the next thing is Palantir. So you guys saw that crazy move on Palantir. Palantir almost back to 18 bucks. What? We were at 13 a couple of days ago, weren't we? Yo. Oh no, that was SoFi. Okay, never mind. This was at 15 a couple of days ago. Now almost back to 17, almost back to 18. My portfolio coming back to alive. She's alive. Yes. My portfolio. Oh, come back to me, baby. Awesome. Palantir's ripping. Let's see with SoFi. Is SoFi going somewhere? SoFi 5%. Yo, I'm only 50 cents short on SoFi on my portfolio too. Ka-ching! Let's go, baby. Last thing but not last. Let's go check on Meta ETF. Am I gonna cry on this one? I want to crawl into a little shoebox right now. No, Meta. Whatever. Meta's still up on the day today, though. We're only 50 cents short on this one. Let's go, man. Now the only thing we're struggling with on our portfolio is Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the crypto coins. So now we just need cryptos to blast off and pay us, baby. Looks like QQQ is crushing to the downside right now. So here comes your shorts. Here come your shorts. Everyone hold on to your shorts because we're going for a ride. Apple, Nvidia, AMD, Affirm. Oh man, there was my Apple short that I was holding. There goes Apple. So get ready for all of these shorts about to start paying off. Affirm, maybe even Roblox. Affirm's not moving. Roblox, there we go. Roblox 90 short paying off also. Another one. Give me another one. SoFi. Did I say SoFi? No, Snapchat. Let's go see Snapchat. Snapchat still working? Come on. Snapchat indeed still working. Awesome. 21 degrees making you funny. Yeah, it's got me going delirious, brother. It got me going delirious. All right. DKNG was going down more and missed out a great buy at $25. Yeah, I'm sure we all did. I thought I was gonna buy more Palantir, more DraftKings, more SoFi, more Meta, more Bitcoin, more ETF. Basically, was going to empty out my whole savings and have no savings because the market just kept coming down, and all of my savings was just gonna be tied up into the market. But I guess I'm gonna have to wait a little bit more for that down move to happen because I'm not loading up over here. I'm gonna wait for that down move so I can get a way better fill. I did that once or twice already where I crossed up to take that fill on my own account because obviously I'm sitting at work all day day trading, not having the ability to actually throw out orders on my own time. So because of that, I missed out a lot of the positions that I would have possibly had. And I crossed up, FOMO and blah, 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 blah. What should I buy right now? Market's coming off. You should have been short anything. I'd be patient. If you see any stock consolidating at the lows while market's coming off, maybe that one while the market's ripping should be a good idea for a long. I'm not really looking for any longs right now myself, obviously, because market's getting ready to push itself to the downside hard over here. What's going on with my other stocks? Looks like, why am I not getting any fills over here? That's strange. Whatever. Buy Vorb. That's an idea. If you think Virgin Galactic's orbit, whatever thing that they have there is gonna pan out, that's an idea over there that you can look into. Can you check GLPG? Where am I typing this? GLPG. 82,000 shares, bro. Come on. What do you got me looking over here? What do you got me looking over here, brother? Huh? EU markets closing. They closed a long time ago already. They closed at around 11:30 p.m. I believe, if I'm not wrong. So don't shoot the messenger. If I'm not wrong, they already closed. Let me just throw some orders, guys, and then I'll be right back with you in a second. 39, 39, 38, 37. They didn't give me any fills. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Prad, are you going long 1050 Tesla? I could see that. That's a crazy short coming into play right now. Tesla in the negatives now because of that. Let's go see what some of the other stocks. AMD coming hard too. So I could see a 1050 long. Yeah, but I'm probably not going to do it. Let's just draw a trend line. I'm going to stay away from Tesla with the 100-meter pole. But let me just draw a trend line here. I need Valeriia to be trading Tesla. Otherwise, I can't. That's the only way I can trade Tesla. I have to get jealous watching Valeriia absolutely smoke Tesla for me to start trading Tesla. So I think Tesla could just start turning around at 1055. But without that, if that does not turn around here, there's no way I'm going long at 1050. It better start turning around over here. What would Valeriia do? Yeah, that's exactly why I can't be trading this. If Valeriia is not next to me telling me what to do, I can't do it. I really can't. Well, this is too much of a FU stock for me. Send me 500 and I'll send a stock ticker and you can retire on by Friday. Yeah, sure, brother. Sure, Skibby. You want my bank account details, my social insurance number and everything with it? Let me know. I got you. Fubo still ripping? Let's go check it out. Fubo coming down right now, actually, with the overall market move to the downside. So let's see what's going to happen over here. Fubo coming down. Timber downside. Prad, which pivot scripts do you use on TV? It's just called pivot points. I forget what. I think pivot point standard or something. And then I changed the standard to Fibonacci. XLE up 2.25%. Yeah, the energy sector is absolutely on a tear right now. We were trying to short XOM and that didn't work out. So XLE on an absolute tear. 2.25% you said? Yes, there you go. 2.25%, 21 million shares. Give me some energy stocks. So we know XOM is one. Give me some other ones that you guys know that we can pull up and talk about in the meantime. Prad needs that Fubo put option. It's a company in the U.S. that makes cars named Ford. Okay. Bros CNBC pump. Let's go check out Bros. I like how both of you said that at the same time, man. That was insane. So Bros, this was Dutch Bros, if I remember correctly. All right, I see that. Dutch Bros being talked about CNBC on CNBC right now. Sorry, not at CNBC. Well, I guess at CNBC, but giving it a nice pump. Obviously, not sure if this pump is warranted. It's just being probably algo driven, going up to the north side over here. Eventually has to come back down. In the next 10, 20 minutes or so, whenever they're done talking about it, it's probably going to come back down because no volume at all. And then just bringing in volume now out of nowhere. Like, come on, bro. That is such algo-driven crap that we like. It's got to come back down very soon. We'll see what happens. But Dutch Bros over here moving right now a little bit, going crazy brazy, baby. CEI is moving, really. CEI not really moving. Mike, come on. 8 million shares on a penny stock is like absolutely nothing. But CEI better. Yeah, CEI is not really moving. Short it Prad Bros. It's always Bros before the other word, but I'll wait for in the next 5 to 10 minutes whenever they're done talking about it. Josh buys on holding shares 19. I think he's done talking about it. So we should start seeing a move to the downside now, unless they mention something very important. I didn't say it was moving. I just wanted you to look at energy. That's true. I just wanted to look at energy. Yeah, no, CEI doesn't come under that umbrella, Mikey. Come on, CEI doesn't come under that good energy stock umbrellas. Come on, Mikey. Bros. Thoughts on EXPI? EXPI 800,000 shares. We're trying to see what happens. You didn't say good. You're right. You Hundo P right, brother. You Hundo P right. I didn't say the good part. Okay, so EXPI. Did I get filled on 39? I did get filled on 39. Awesome. Cool. EXPI. We're trying to see if where this one can go to. It did drop for a couple days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in a row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days in a row, I think, actually. I'm miscounting right now. But trying to see if we can find a bottom in front of 21 and go a little bit up. I think, though, there could be more downside on this stock based on how it traded over there. EXPI. So, yeah, I think we could go down to $21 over here based on this down move and breaking that previous support. Stop breaking that support is not a good thing, and I think that previous support is going to end up being a resistance. BCRX still pushing higher. Wonder where the top will be. Let's quickly take a break, guys, because my throat is dying, and do like a clock. My throat is absolutely dead right now. Okay. 646 likes. Someone's gonna get to 666 soon. I'm wondering who that 666 gonna be. Everyone and anyone, please smash that like button. Also hit that subscribe button over there. Also turn on the notification bell so you guys get notifications every time we post a YouTube video. Daily educational content coming in at the end of the day and on YouTube at 4 o'clock on weekends at 4 o'clock or so, coming in to help you guys learn from. At the same time, looking at the Bitcoin market right now while I'm trying to think about other words to say. But yes, please smash that like button. Get me to 1,000 today. I know Miss V is also working hard from home. She's sick, absolutely sick. And we want her to get better. And if you guys don't get this like button to 1,000, I don't think she's going to get better, and she's not going to be in this seat. So if you want to see her face again, you have to get that button to 1,000. So smash that. Come on, guys. I know each and every one can do so. Where are we going for? Where's my chart? There it is. Awesome. Where's my chart? Multi-Prad. Yes. Prad, do you read much in patterns on the charts as much as cup and handle, bull flag? No, I don't use those chart patterns for my trading at all. And I try to stay away from them too. I think they're helpful though. Don't get me wrong, but if you understand the idea of those chart patterns, will be better than actually just learning those chart patterns. Like, read the chart pattern, understand why that pattern is explaining what it does, and then you can expand on that pattern, kind of. Did I miss any super chats? Looks like I may have. So 1 hour ago, for sure missed that one. Mike Croyhan with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Mikey. 17 minutes ago, missed that one too. 6 all the way on crypto. Oh yeah, that was the sixer Ganguly with the sixer on all across the board on the crypto market. Indeed. So 6%, 6%, 6%. Well, now it's like 4, 4, 4. But all of it were just straight screaming 6% moves to the north side on the crypto market. Pretty beautiful moves over there. Thank you for the super chat, guys. I'm sorry I missed that out. Obviously, Miss V usually catches those, and I'm just lost in the sauce on the charts. But hopefully I get better on that one. How are your twerking abilities? Okay, I don't know if you want to see that, but we'll talk about it somewhere else maybe. Do I like cricket? Of course I like cricket, but would I watch it? Probably not. I'm probably not watching the cricket for like a whole 24-hour period. But here comes in Neil about 20 day. What is it? 2020. It's called 2020. Sorry, there you go. He's gonna yell at me about being a 2020 fan or not being a 2020 fan now. So there you go. No, I love cricket. As I'm a big cricket fan, especially like around World Cups or so. My dad, myself, my brother, we all gather around the house. We watch cricket, and it's an absolute blast to watch it. So I enjoy it. Can you guys take over for a couple seconds? So we'll send it over to Sean or Neil, whoever's free right now, while I go take a quick washroom break. Ready? Awesome.
Yo, what's up? Finishing up today's salad. Not bad. Hummus. Hummus is the protein. Normally you get like a tuna salad or something on there. Should be better than that. Okay, Lucid. The only trade that I'm really actively doing right now, working on some other things, as you guys know. And what's up? Thanks, Trader Prad, killing it as per usual. Lucid, I'm just keep on trading off these tops. I'm trying to be very, very specific on what we're trying to do here. Look, new layout for the stage right here. There you go, studio being worked on as we speak. Yeah, pretty happy about it. So here's Lucid. Just a simple reload, got that in. Now we're gonna wait to see where it goes from here. That's Lucid. Targets, honestly, I don't even have any bids out anymore. Down here, actually that's a lie. I have one rate at VWAP, and then we'll see if we can work it back to the downside. I was just saying to Neil, like, I can't believe this run up for the NASDAQ. When we were here earlier, we were talking about it being down, was it 0.7 or something at the very bottom, and now you're rallying up 1% today. What an awesome move there. And then if any of you joined us late on the regular show, I just took this just as we were leaving the show, 10:55. Palantir came right back in. This is going to be my #1 stock today, I believe anyways. No, Lucid's going to be my #1 stock today. But Palantir anyways should be. Just what a reload this was. Down here initially defending that 1650 level. It comes right, we didn't get any out up there, which was a crying shame. And we should probably do it right now because we still are long this name. So again, maybe back here 1720, 1715. I mean, what's the difference? It'll look really silly if I let this drop all the way back down again. But anyways, scalp it out as it's going. Get the majority of them out here. Some out at VWAP, some out as we dip back down in, and then let this thing ride up. And I'm actually glad that I'm doing this right now because I didn't even realize Palantir was all the way back up. I mean, I realized it, but didn't realize we were triple topping one more time here on Palantir. AMD, what a beast play that was too. AMD yesterday, guys, and you can see there's some plays on, we talked about GFS, that's a name that Neil likes. We've been talking about Intel as well, but AMD yesterday touched 125. So like that's up $12 on 125. So you're almost up like 9% here in a day, basically, from yesterday's bottom of 125 on AMD right here, man. It put that in at about noon. So right now, actually, it's 24 hours. So we'll go WTF to that one. 24 hours, almost to the minute. We were at 125 yesterday on AMD, and no news, nothing significant coming through for AMD today. Although there was some upgrades in the chip sector, like we mentioned, Intel releasing something, Micron, I believe, as well, caught a bid, and so did AMD. But these names are getting upgraded, downgraded every single day. That shouldn't create this kind of a move. But with the NASDAQ back, you're seeing AMD up that $12. It actually got as high as $14 from that 125. Yeah, NVIDIA, though, that's another name that's a little struggling, at least it was earlier. I believe AMD going to be up more than NVIDIA today. Yeah, this is a strange one to me. I consider, honestly, NVIDIA being the best in breed here, and they're only up 1%. So you could see a nice little move down. I think if you're going to look for anything negative in the chip space, you're definitely going to want to do NVIDIA. I see you there, fake account. Okay, the AMD sort of staying away during CES. I think AMD and NVIDIA are both at CES this year, but again, waiting for information to get dropped on NVIDIA maybe. I don't know. I'm surprised at how far down this one is. We talked as well, and I'm not out, and I should be here. I don't know. Teladoc was ripping today, up 6%. What was the high on Teladoc? Like this name, absolutely, yeah, 88. So that's a big mover back up to the upside as well on TDoc. So. I was saying that this is a little bit of a relief rally today, trying to get out of some of these names that have been absolute beasts to the downside for ARC. And UiPath, this is another name. This is up 9%, or it was again, I think, today at one point. Are we just come down in a lot of these names? Where's my minute chart? No, okay, we're still up high, so all right. Yeah, 6% each name there. Roblox battling around $88, that's there as well. One name here, Prad, that before I throw it back to you, and I got to give a shout out to Brendo because BarkBox, like I absolutely hate this name because we've been in this since it was a SPAC, but wow, up 30% today, Bark. Yeah, I know, like ever since. So Brendan brought this attention to us at $4, okay? It tanked down, and I was like, yeah, I've seen this before. XL Fleet, PaySafe, all this. Just like Tilray, they get a bump. I think it's CEO news, right? Their CEO making some moves there. So all the way, I think the CEO is either leaving or they got a new one, or I can't, honestly, maybe we'll throw it to Brendo whenever he's got a second, or put it in the chat there, Brendo. But CEO movement here on BarkBox, up 30%, but look at the day here. This is why, whoops, we don't need the Fibonacci's. This is why I'm debating right now, like, hey man, I just take a piece off of this. We've battled all the way back, and sure, we're only back to basically where we were in January, like the 1st of January, but what a dump this thing's been, like a big, trash can of fire here. Oh, here it is. Incumbent CEO Manish Jonah has informed board of his desire, to resign. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling that. Yeah, so yeah, again, dude takes the money and runs here, and now is like, okay, I've set this dumpster on fire, time to get out of here, and a nice move back to the upside. We've seen similar moves on Intel and things like that when they get new CEOs, so we'll have to see what happens here, but BarkBox, a nice move back up. Thanks, Brendan, for that one. Yeah, it'll probably give it back, so I'm going to piece out of some BarkBox. I'm going to throw it over to the dog himself. What's up, Brad?
Woof, woof. We were sitting in some Twitter spaces yesterday with some friends, and we were all blasting some DMX. So some DMX tracks came up with some barks and everything. So that was pretty strange that you just said the dog himself. That was pretty almost like we were in those Twitter spaces with me. So here we go. I think I want to close my certain position so badly for profit, but I know if I hold on to it, it's going to give me more money. So just from that thought alone, let me just trim half of my weight then on that stock, because I'm getting so sick and tired of watching this. Let me just trim half of my weight on there, and then we'll hold the other half to see if it can come back down. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Holy Wick on Lucid. What's going on Lucid? Let's go check out LCID. LCID back to the high idea right now. 45 being tested. Look at that size on 45. All right, we're shorting this. Short. Let's see if we can pick up that. I paid for fees, right? I paid. Yeah, okay. Then I'll just cross over, take the liquidity out. Forget it. It's crossover, take the liquidity out. If 45 starts printing, we're getting out. Obviously, look at that size on 45. That's a thick boy. For this time of the day, if we need a lot of volume for that size to be chewed through, and if that size is not going to be chewed through, beautiful call out. Whoever called that, I love you. That was so perfectly timed. What a beautiful entry. 44,985 for that short. Now my only worry is I should have taken more size, because we got a beautiful price. We got a perfect entry almost, and we're pretty much risking. If you think about it, the way our order types work, I'm not risking more than 5 cents at this point. So I'm gonna probably get stopped out at 44.02, 44.03. So sorry, 45.02, 45.03 if it breaks. So I can't wait for this trade. For the amount of risk to reward I'm gonna get for this trade right now, it's gonna be absolute beauty. I should just pushed insane amount of size and just stayed there. But it is what it is. Made half a decision instead of making a full decision, and the point is we're gonna make money either way. So let's make this money, baby. Bring it on to the downside. Look at those bids now chasing. Sorry, offer pushing it down lower. Maybe are they gonna bring the offers down along with the price? Is the question. Come on down. We're gonna throw a stop out and just forget about this one. So 45.2, 45.02. We're just gonna set a stop out and just forget about it. Forget about it. Covered? We're not covering already. I mean, we're only risking. I guess we should. We should cover some, because we were only risking 10, maybe 5, 10 cents or 20 cents in the money. We should cover some. You're not wrong about that. Thank you for saying that. We should cover some, but we can hold the rest. Prad AAPL gold back crypto is moving again. AAPL New York. Amex. OTC. I can't pull that one. I'm sorry. Palantir trying to break high a day. Awesome. Let's go, Palantir. So Palantir's through $17 right now. High a day $17.22. Let's see my chart, please. Come on, there we go. High day 17.22. Trying to see if we can go much higher. Obviously, Palantir now up 4% and 20 cents, 4.2%. It says 4.3, but I'm just gonna say 4.20%. Easier, funnier, better, and more entertaining. So let's go, Palantir. Absolute beauty of a move right now. How high can we go is the question, obviously. Nah, I really think AMC is cooking. AMC stays cooking, obviously. You know, they cooking up new popcorn. They cooking up new movie theaters in Brampton, apparently. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's just a rumor. But if that happens, that's going to be a something, right? That's going to be a little something. So AMC is always cooking. But honestly, I don't know if the squeeze is going to happen. But I think AMC can go back to 40s and test 40s eventually. What about DWAC? So DWAC still kind of stuck in between those ranges, I'm going to guess. So wow, DWAC came back to actually VWAP to $60 right now. We'll see if DWAC can manage to keep on going north side, or manage to find support somewhere around VWAP or the 100-period EMA. So looking at the $60 level for some support. If $60 level does not show us support, then I'm expecting, you know, more downside on the stock. Overall, we're still waiting for that big day on February 21st for everything to happen. DWAC and Fun are getting ready to rip again. DWAC is back to the bottom, so we'll see if that happens. Let's go back to Lucid Motors. Lucid Motors coming back, still downside maybe. Going to see what QQQ is doing. So let's pull up QQQ over here, QQQ on NASDAQ. So here's QQQ. Tried to find support to see if we could go back up, but did not manage to go back up. So it looks like coming back down one more time, which would be great because we are short in 2 positions and long 1. And the long 1, we're not really too worried about it, even if it flushes the downside. Fauci testifying to Senate. Okay. What's on February 21st? Dream SMP Hangout. Why do you have a check mark? And why is your name Dream SMP? Are you a Dream Minecraft Dream lover? And why do you have a check mark? I got to check out your profile later on today then. Let me just put that down over here in the work chat. So we're not Dream SMP Hangout. I got to find out who you are. All right, so Dream SMP. What's on February 21st? DWAC is getting released on DWAC is supposed to be released on the Apple channel. not Apple channel, sorry, on the Apple app. It was the application is supposed to release on the App Store. There you go. There we go. No, if he's the actual Dream, that's gonna be pretty insane. That Dream watches me. I'm gonna lose my mind. You know who Dream is? Oh, you know who Dream is? Why do you know who Dream is? Yo, that's pretty sick. If Dream watches me, I'm gonna lose my mind. But yeah, anyways, I'm sure he's not the real Dream. Truth Social DWAC. DWAC indeed. Yeah, Truth Social. We got another super chat. Let's go. Super chat with the smiley faces with glasses on. I like it. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's go. Lucid, it's still fine. Not worried about it too much. Where are we going to next? DKNG short setup. DKNG. DKNG 4.15% up right now, 4.5%. Sorry, what am I saying? And still ripping, holding up slightly above 27. The question is, where do we find actual support for the final move of the day? Is my question, because I'm gonna be very worried. Prad, he is real. That's not the real Dream. Stop it. If he is, I'm very flattered. To be honest, I'm very flattered. DWAC is a SPAC. It's correct. DWAC is a SPAC. WEJO up 12.7%. WEJO. WEJO. Come on. With 270,000 shares traded, it's not up 12.7%. Yeah. No problem. Thank you for all the hard work. No problem, my friend. Where's Valeriia? She's at home. She's sick right now, but she will be with us soon. Very, very soon. Fingers crossed. I miss her. I have nobody to talk to when we go on our breaks, so I would like for her to come back. Hehe. CCL short setup. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I can't pull out my chart though, so let me just do this. I do like that idea, you know, somewhere around these levels. Oh, it's already pushing to the downside there, so that's going to be the end of that. It's already pushing to the downside over here a little bit. I want to go check on Lucid, because Lucid almost stopped me out, but is there still size there? There is still size there, so I don't have to worry about it too much then. Moving back forward. Let's look. Looks like this one's going to really pay me. Let's go, sir, and fill me on all those offers, please. Prad, when AMC releases blah 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 on its blockchain, what am I reading? 69 Lucid swing target. I like that target very much. I love that target, actually. We'll see if that comes into play. PETZ, we already covered PETZ. It was making a little bit of a bump to the north side. Now, where is PETZ now? It was down more than 10% at one point, so now it's actually only down about 7%. Not bad. I got flipped long on Lucid, so there goes Lucid Motors breaking through the 45 level. Let's see if we can get out of this one for a tiny profit already. We're out of that one. I wasn't trying to get flipped long. I was just trying to be sure. So it looks like 45 did break, and market's getting ready to go back to the high of day. So SPYs is indeed getting ready to go back to the high of day. And in that case, I might just be completely out of my CERN trade. Thank you, CERN. I'm out of that one. Big day on CERN for me over here now. Number one stock of the day for me. Let's go. We were long, we were short, and we covered everything over here. Our average was around 4.6, 4.5, because these two were our biggest weighted shorts. If these two, we almost got stopped out on the day because of this trade, but overall, very happy that this is the number one stock for me. Let's go, CERN. Another day, another big trade. How many trades do I have on there? 94 trades on CERN and 129 trades on AAPL, which is my second best trade of the day today. Awesome. Maybe I was right on SBEV Power Hour. SBEV, let's go check out this one again. For sure, keeping this on watch for me for the Power Hour move. Would love to see what happens in Power Hour. Pull back on the chart. It's not on New York. It's on Amex, right? Yeah, this one's on Amex. 69 million shares traded so far. It's still stuck at $1.50. Come on, charts, please. Still stuck at $1.50 or so, and which is currently on the 100 period EMA. This is a 3-minute chart that we're looking at. So if that volume can pick back up, you know, I talked about this pattern before where we pick up in the pre-market, give back the pre-market move, almost 50% of the pre-market move, find support, and then we manage to rip back to the north side. So looking for that pattern to play out again. Look for volume spikes to come in. Obviously, anytime from now till power hour, all the way till 2 o'clock, till 4 o'clock, sorry, 3 o'clock. Happy for you guys, though, because I'm still here for another hour with you guys. 1 hour and 4 minutes. JetBlue above $15. Let's go look at JetBlue. JetBlue. Come on, charts. Is my chart not going to load? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay, 2.8 million shares traded so far. 2.5% up right now. Your message said JetBlue broke 15. Indeed, broke 15. Went as high as 15.07, but looks like it wants to come back down. We'll see what happens, obviously. I want to go check on Lucid real quick again to see if we are back through 45, and we are back through 45. Looks like that was a weak break of 45. Got stopped out. I'm done trading the stock, though. You could still go back short, but you know my trade is pretty much done. It was front running the size at 45, and that 45 size got taken out. We could have taken out more of our trades out over here. We only took out one lot. We could have taken out 4 more lots if we wanted to, but it's okay. We got stopped out. We took a very tiny loss on that trade, and we're gonna get back to positive. We're still in the positive on that stock. Only 2 negatives on the day, XOM and Rivian, with Rivian being the biggest loser and XOM pretty much flat, very flat. I'm going to go play some games. Have fun, brother. Have fun. Brandon was looking at lithium plays like LAC. Can you look at UEC, another lithium play? For sure. UEC, Mr. Arturo Diaz. Let's go check out UEC. What market is that? Amex. Okay. UEC on Amex. I guessed that right. For some reason, there we go. That's weird. When I'm scrolling my mouse in the chat, it won't let me scroll. Like, it's so weird. So UEC, 4 million shares in a $3 stock. Obviously not the best. Not something that you want to see. But it looks like it wants to keep on going. Try to keep on going high side, down almost 1.8% right now. You know, we have all the lithium shortage news is coming out and everything. A lot of companies that are trading at such a high multiple when they don't even haven't even mined a single ounce of lithium are basically the problems over here with the lithium side. I think, you know, we haven't even gotten into properly looking at lithium as a metal, and we're already complaining about the shortages. So that's the complaint over here that everyone has. Problems are ongoing because of slippage. It's happening to me too. YouTube issues today, I think. Was it YouTube or internet issue maybe? I hope not. I need to make some tea and rum. Oh, come on, Brian Buckley. It's too early for that, brother. ISIG moving big time. Let's go check out ISIG. ISIG on NASDAQ. 3 million shares traded. Where are we looking at? Come on, come on, come on. There we go. ISIG moving north, 14% up today. 3 million shares. Looks like we just now cracked $28. They're trying to hold 28 on, sorry, 38. They're holding 28 on the bids, but the spread is pretty nasty. I don't like that spread, and notice how buyers aren't really stepping up to take these prices. So I would like for the spread to decrease and buyers to show up at these prices on the offers to hit them. So nobody's really taking out these sellers. Prad, don't forget earnings start next week. I don't even know that. Thank you for telling me. Good looks, my boy. Cheers. Props, whatever. I prefer whiskey and whiskey. I prefer no alcohol when you're trading. Come on, what? What? How much money do you think Sonos will be owed by Google? Whatever it is, it'll be pennies. Doesn't matter. Whatever amount it is, it'll be absolutely pennies at the end of the day. So honestly, does it even matter? I'm out. I'm done trading for the day. Let's go. Awesome. I hit my trading goal for the day. I'm done trading for the day now. No more trades until I really see an absolute beautiful setup. So until then, we're just gonna be patient. More options may be coming in at 3 o'clock, 3 to 4. We'll keep our eye out for some trades there. Let's look for some opportunities though, because market's actually coming off right now. Lucid, QQQ coming off hard. Let's go QQQ. Spy's also coming off hard. So let's go see if we can. So much for not wanting to be in another trade, Prad. You're like gunning to be in a trade right now. Affirm. Let's go check out Affirm. Let's go check out Roblox. Anything that's stuck at highs that we could jump in on. Lucid maybe. Not Lucid, I guess. Come on. Yeah, not Lucid. For sure not Lucid. Already missing out on that move over there. Oh my God. CERN is actually going to drop much, much lower to the point where I would have made way more money. And I knew that was going to happen too, obviously. What else is new? Oh, well, CERN's still my #1 ticker on the day. We'll just take that. Good Entertainment TV. Let's go. Morning Mojito with mRNA starts today. Okay. Let's go check out mRNA just because you brought it up. So Moderna. Where is Moderna? Awesome. Down on the day because the markets are obviously up on the day. So Moderna actually holding up in front of 220 still. Beautiful support holding up over here. Anytime we go to 200 or 220 on Moderna, there seems to be support. And below 220, 220 turns into a beautiful resistance, being 200 being a support. So we're looking to see where this one goes to in the coming future. Obviously, you know, the Moderna has that another play. What was it? Was it leukemia? Was it Alzheimer's? It was Alzheimer's, right, Neil? The Moderna was Alzheimer's? The new one that you guys were talking about? Shingles. But it said mRNA in it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, shingles, not the leukemia or something else where I was thinking. So that one could help it a little bit, you know. Good to see that they're taking the money that they've made off the vaccination, even off the boost of the stock price, and they're putting it back into R&D. So that's a good point. And you know, obviously we're no longer at $400 on Moderna. So now that we're at 200, could stop possibly being so bearish on this one. All right. Can you please check GME for sure? GME 1.7 million shares trading, still not bad at all. Okay, I would have expected way lower volume. Actually stuck in a complete $2 range for so long. You know, we got the opening drive, and then ever since we've just been stuck between VWAP and the 100 period EMA. Just now cracking below those ranges, trying to see if we can find support at 130, and if 130 fails, obviously we could crack much lower to 128. Overall, no real trade happening in GME. We'll see what happens eventually. AMC volume spike just now. Let's go check out AMC then. AMC indeed a volume spike, but also not really doing a whole lot. Kind of stuck in the in sideways range today. Up 1% though, which is great. But we'd like for I think the stock could close above 23 today, but obviously we'll see what happens. I think this pattern is some sort of a flag pattern. I'm not sure, but you guys probably know it better. Whoever trades it. Will GME see 100 again? Honestly, with the way GME has been trading, I don't think so. I don't think it will ever see 100 again the way it's been trading. Moving off from Amy, let's go to hello Toto GME. Bull flag. Can I check Fubo for sure? Let's go check Fubo. Fubo currently ripping 11% up, obviously, and coming down right now with the market. Market's crushing itself. So here we go. QQQ coming down. Obviously, we wanted support at 15,700. Well, previous support 15,750 came in, worked. But now we're looking for support at possibly over here or over here. So we'll see what happens. 15,735 or 15,700 support could help the tech sector up a little bit, hold up it from itself to go much, much lower. Dead cat bounce, XOM, vaccine causes shingles, new one. Oh my God, don't say that. Affirm and beyond short entries, or have we missed the setup? Oh, for sure missed the setup. We're almost back to VWAP over here. Let's go check on beyond. Can I get my charts? Beyond 1.9 million shares traded today. Yeah, I'm pretty much not gonna touch this either. We're so far away from our highs and we're so close to VWAPs. I'm not really looking to get short over here. If I drank yesterday, ISIG bang, new high a day. ISIG. Let's go check this one out. ISIG new high day indeed, going through 28 and now 28.52 on the offer, 28.45 on the bids. Looking for I remember saying that, you know, we want to see more a tighter spread, not a 20-cent spread. So now we're seeing a 10-cent spread. Obviously I'd like an even tighter spread. 3 million shares traded so far. I'm pretty sure the flow on this one is about 3 million itself. ISIG, oh, not even 3 million, never mind. So it's a 1 million flow with half of it being shorted. So maybe this is a squeeze that you guys are looking for. 17% move right now. Let's see how high can we go. Obviously 29 coming into play very soon. The fact that we took out a previous resistance, which was around $26, and the stock is currently trading at 28, with the power hour coming up very soon in the next few hours or so, could be possible that this one is going to be a fun stock to watch out for. So much more. ISIG's ripping indeed. We already covered that one. My mouse not moving. Let's go check on Affirm. AFRM. There we go. Nope. Okay, awesome. Affirm's coming back to VWAP, trying to find it. GGPI, what do you think? So GGPI should be Polestar's reverse SPAC merger. And what do I think about it? I honestly, it's an EV car. If it has sales, it'll go up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think more people will most likely be inclined to buy your Teslas, your Fords, your GMs, and your Polestars and your Lucids. Although Lucids have some sales, more sales than Polestar will probably have. So I'm not really looking to be bullish on Polestar. Although it is an EV car, there is some possibility in the future. But it all depends on how their car comes out. You know, obviously Elon has come out and said multiple times that these car companies are going to have a lot of struggle trying to be profitable. So on that note, you know, I can't really be bullish on this one, but it's going to probably give you a decent long opportunity to, you know, your 10, your 15, $20 ranges maybe, but I can't see the stock going much higher than that. It's going to suck when the growth gives all this back tomorrow. Oh, 100%. I can't wait to see all my accounts, all my stocks in my portfolio that were up today be completely down, man. It's going to be very, very sad seeing that. I mean, we already know that, though. We already saw that coming from a mile away. So what else can we do about that? 92.46 minus 92.30 times. Okay. Valeriia, no vodka. Vodka kills everything. Lucid was less than 1K. What are we talking about? Polestar sold 29,000 cars last year. Lucid sold less than 1,000 cars. I understand. Fair, I get that, but you know, it's first come first serve market basis, and it's the idea that that, you know, these it's psychology. It's where who would buy Polestar. Like, I personally would not buy a Polestar, most likely. I would much rather be a Tesla. I'd much rather buy a Lucid, much rather buy a Ford. And it really comes down to that. I think more Lucids will be sold in the future than Polestar, and that's just my idea on it. I could be wrong. You know, it happens. Being wrong is part of the process. Like over here, being wrong is part of the process on this one. Very upset over this one because this was gonna be making me so much more money, and I don't even know what to say right now. Like, that would have been the biggest trade of the day for me, way bigger than I already have, and I'm just watching it come down without any size because I got scared. Oh well. DiCaprio is in the Polestar, yeah, okay, fine, but like, you know, Elon runs Tesla, so like, what's the point there? Elon over DiCaprio any day, right? Like, how many people really buy something just because a actor is in it or an actor is not in it? You think people go out there buying Lincoln just because Matthew McConaughey is in a picture of it? If that's why you're buying a Lincoln, then you're doing it for a wrong reason. You're doing it for a wrong reason. Sorry?
For a second. Just to, first of all, Matthew McConaughey, all right. Like, never buy a car for that reason, but he looks pretty cool in those commercials. Look, I'm with you, obviously. Like, if you're buying a vehicle for something like that, it's kind of ridiculous. But because we can't come over here without talking a little bit about symbols, I want to shout out to you, Prad, because I heard ISIG. I then heard the magic $29, and then I flipped over to it. Saw that it failed at 29. I hope you zoomed out when you looked at this, because if you go back not just to a couple of sessions ago when it failed at 29, or yesterday I should say, but you go back a few sessions ago when it had a bit of a head and shoulders. If you take that 2-day turn when it broke 30, and then it had a couple of lower highs at 29 even. Great level here at 29, able to short it on the next consolidation down. Let's see if it heads down into VWAP. But I swear I heard you say something positive about Polestar, and I was joking to Sean, oh, Prad's a big Polestar fan. And then you're trashing it 2 minutes later, so I don't know what's going on.
No, I'm not a Polestar fan at all. I'm all about those Teslas and your number one car companies out there. So probably like if Porsche came out with the electric, well, they have an electric. I'm always going for a Porsche electric over a Polestar. So that's just me. Polestar's Volvo. Okay. Moving on from the car companies over here. I want to go talk about what is moving in the market. Market's trying to go back up right now, and I'm going to stop looking at Stern because I'm probably going to be upset the longer I stare at it. Moving on, let's go check out Roblox. Roblox RBLX. Roblox finding support in front of VWAP, $88.50, $88, still looking good. Looks like there's an opportunity that if market gets ready to go back to high a day, you think what is market close today, chat? What do you think? You think market closes above 1% or below 1%? I think market closes above 1% today, but we'll see. We'll see if that ends up playing out that way. Roblox currently up 3.6%, obviously holding up above VWAP, trying to see if we can take out the day's high one more time and test 90. Test 90. Porsche Electric, that car looks like a teenage emo car running with mascara. For each their own. Bull flag, baby, we gonna rip it higher. Let's go rip it higher. I'm gonna just stop looking at those. Where are we going to? How about we wait for moving a firm channel opening for a short range possibly. Let's go check out a firm. A firm for short, no, not sure if you want to short it over here, so probably not for me. If you see a short there, go for it. No, I don't see a short, however. Going to AMD. Let's go check out AMD. AMD's curling back to the north side over here with the overall market. NVIDIA all the way back to VWAP. Microsoft, where is Microsoft currently? Microsoft also slightly above VWAP. And Apple, where is Apple? At the 50 period EMA, so missed out on a beautiful short over there. Oh well, got a nice scalp though, so we'll take that scalp. Thank you for that trade over there, Apple. We'll walk out with that one on the bag, in the bag. Day trader by day, we're moving on from that one. ANAG at Neil Roberts. PayPal. PayPal, new high a day. Insane. PayPal looking still healthy right now. Taking out 191. Going to go see 192 coming into play very soon. Beautiful, PayPal. Beautiful. Good call out. We're looking for some weakness in the market very soon coming in. And if we can find out where this weakness comes into, we could look for a short opportunity. So right now I'm looking at what I could short. I'm possibly just going to wait till 195, honestly. Watching this 195, 196 instead. Market's going to rip right now. Look at PayPal moving almost 5% on PayPal incoming. Almost 5%. 192. Let's see if actually 192 has some size. Not much, but we'll see. Maybe once we get there, we might see a little bit more size or not. But I'm very, very focused on, very, very interested in the 192 level and the 195 level here on PayPal. Roblox. Let's go check out Roblox. Roblox holding up in front of VWAP and getting ready to move upwards in front with the market. So actually maybe an NVIDIA long from VWAP. We already missed out. That was already a $2 move north. I was looking for shorts instead, but maybe a long was a better idea while the market was ripping there. Wrong read from me on the market there. Poopy, poopy, poop. All right, Palantir. My throat is killing me. Palantir sideways consolidation. You said what? This mouse is done, though. This mouse is so done. You said Palantir consolidation on the top. Okay, so Palantir consolidation on the top over here, indeed. But, what is your target? I don't think it's going to go much further than the 100 period EMA. Right, so at best $16.18, 80 cents is your target, and your stop out would be at the high of 17.25. So for a 10-cent risk, you have a possible 10-cent reward, because what if it doesn't go past 17? And then if it does go past 17, then maybe you have a 20-cent reward or a 30-cent reward. So not really a trade that I enjoy seeing overall. Not for me, but it is there. It's an opportunity. I think the long is something a better opportunity, going off of 17 for a break of high a day. That way you have a better risk to reward for the long than the short. We are getting another CPI report tomorrow. Okay, damn, I didn't know that. Consumer price index coming in tomorrow. Airbnb short. Let's go check out Airbnb. Airbnb with 2.8 million shares traded, 1.66.66 on the offer, on the bid. Where are we going to? Airbnb could come up for a short, but looking at the market, it's ripping right now, so you might want to be careful looking for shorts just yet. Market's getting ready to rip right now. We still have 40 minutes for market movers, but volume coming in into a lot of stocks, looks like, especially into QQQ and the ES. NES. NES with 10 million so far. Looks like it wants to keep on ripping. Not bad. NES 28% to the north side. Wants to keep on going. Obviously, $3 just not getting taken out. We'll see what happens with the 317 being the high a day. Looks like that was off the pre-market, not off the open. Yeah, off the pre-market. No, that was off the open, actually. So we'll see if we can go back to those levels and take out some of those prices. Palantir short coming. Palantir 1723. Palantir short. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a Palantir short, to be honest. Please say about Chevron, how far can it go up? More, it can go however far it wants. But I need a ticker. If you can give me a ticker, that'd be better. Boeing. BA. Where is Boeing going to? 4.6 million shares traded on Boeing so far. And it is currently going up, I'm gonna guess. Indeed, it's going straight all the way up north side. 216 coming into play right now, which is pre-market. Oh no, not even. That's way above pre-market. What is yesterday's close? 215. We're above that. Looks like could go test this day's high. Yesterday's high around 217 or so with this move. Look at the move up, consolidation, move up, consolidation, move up, consolidation. So look for the next move up and look for the next consolidation price one more time. The stock has just been on a non-stop rip upwards today. Boeing, beautiful. CVX, let's go check out CVX. CVX with 8 million shares traded. And on the dailies, what is the all-time high actually? All-time high is 135.10, so it could very well just go to 135.10. Today, though, you could see some resistance at 128.77, 129. And if 129 breaks, the stock could just go to 135, which is the all-time high on Chevron. Palantir looks like consolidating at the top for another run. It's what I was thinking too, but you know, people want to go short, so it could go short also. Who knows? Later, Prad and Valeriia, great show as always. Thank you, Tyrone. Have a great time, my friend. Hopefully, you come back for the closing show at 3 o'clock for 2 o'clock. Sorry, in the next 40 minutes or so for the closing show. I'm going to quickly stretch real quick. Oh, nice little stretch moment. All right. Roblox. Where's Roblox going to? Roblox bouncing off the VWAP. Still looking like it wants to go higher. Not bad at all. Markets might be gassing out itself at the new high day on ES and on NASDAQ. So now I'm going to go look for some opportunities for shorting stocks this time. Let's see anything that's at the absolute high. At the day's high would be amazing. Affirm long entry. Not for me, but you could take it. I'm not really trading Affirm right now. Affirm it's a absolute nothing to me to be looked at. You know, we're kind of in previous ranges on the dailies. Would love for a little bit more action. Not really doing what I would like for it to do. So you know, I'd much rather trade it above $85, $86, but it's not doing that right now. You could look for a long here, but just know that you gotta pretty much give it all the way to the VWAP for your stop out. Not the type of trader I am. I don't like taking that. So I'd much rather wait for a short possible. Insert downward dog jokes here. Why? What do you think about Zanga? I don't think about anything about Zanga. Zanga has a very strict plan that it's getting bought out for, and that's it. There is no plan about there. I don't think about anything about Zanga. PayPal is at the high of day. PayPal still ripping 192 right now. So we were looking to see if 192 would get taken out. 192.50 being the high of day. Looks like I want to short PayPal. I just don't know where. So did I even take a single trade on PayPal today? I did not. Let's just take a small short to see if we can get filled, and we risk the high of day. So let's just take out the liquidity and we risk the high of day. So 192.7. 0.51, and we'll see if we can ride this short to the downside. Obviously, very tight risk for PayPal, risking it less than 50 cents over here, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's fine with me. But if it does work, we get a nice move to the downside all the way back to 191, 190, or even 189 to find some support at 189.75. So leaving this trade by itself to see what it wants to do and forgetting about it. Is Apple going back towards 180? I think eventually, but just depends when, right? I think market could see more redness in the coming month, but if it doesn't see any redness in the coming month, and if market just keeps on ripping, then there is a possible that Apple sees 180 again, right? So I don't know why not. Holding AMD from 132. Prad may hold into the week. Any thoughts? I'm obviously, you know how bullish I am on AMD. I love AMD. Anytime AMD goes anywhere close to $100, I think is just a no-brainer long in your account. And on that idea, I think tomorrow though there's a chance that market gives back all of those gains that we see on these growth stocks. Like goodbye SoFi, goodbye DraftKings, goodbye Palantir. You know, I had fun watching you come back to my entries, but I'm gonna have fun watching you go back to the downside tomorrow. And that's just my idea, though. You know, I could be very, very, very wrong on that. Overall, about AMD and about your tech stocks, I love the fact how AMD, or not AMD, NASDAQ turned around yesterday. Like the insane turnaround NASDAQ had yesterday, and the way NASDAQ is trading today, I think there is a possible chance that AMD and NASDAQ flattens out tomorrow, goes sideways. So if we go sideways tomorrow, that'd be great. But overall, I'm still bullish on AMD, and you know that. PMI will drop month over month due to drop in energy prices last month. You'll see continuation rally, in my opinion. I would love for a rally, obviously, because my account's bleeding. My portfolio is bleeding, so you guys know that. I would love for a rally, but I think we're gonna go down. I don't know. I'm just ready bent over. I'm just ready bent over without lube. But I would love for my portfolio to go green. I would love for it to go green. That's all. He's a bear. He's a negative Nancy. Hey man, I just say what I'm asked. You guys ask for my opinion. I give you my opinion. You take how you want it, with a grain of salt or without a grain of salt, however you want it, right? With lube or without lube, exactly. Bent over is the only thing that matters, right? No lube for me. I like it. NVIDIA. Let's go to NVIDIA. NVIDIA. Where's NVIDIA? NVIDIA slightly above VWAP. Looks like NASDAQ getting ready to come back to the downside, and this is why we stayed away from shorting any of these just yet. But looks like it wants to come down. That'd be good, though. We need positive, Pratty. Oh, I'm positive. Trust me. My account's bleeding, bro. I've been crying about that for a while now. I need to charge my phone. Actually, forgot about that. But yeah, my account's red. I would love for it to go green, but I'm very much ready for it to not go green. Very much ready to not go green. I can just sit here all day getting ready for it to bleed even more. Is it possible to be bullish on some tickers and bearish on the other? Every ticker is a different company. It's possible. That's true. That's very much true. Microsoft might break above channel soon. MSFT. Come on, click it properly, Pratty. MSFT. Let's go check on MSFT. MSFT looks like it wants to break the channel, you said. Very much possible, but looks like market's kind of gassing itself off. NASDAQ tried to go to higher day, but, you know, turning itself off slightly before the higher day on NASDAQ. SPYs did make a new higher day, but I don't know if they're going to keep on ripping on that move. So watching to see if more rejection can come back into the market, at which point we probably break under VWAP on some of these stocks and turn them back into the red. So looking for Microsoft to go back into the red, looking for Apple to go back into the red. Maybe not Apple, actually, because Apple's doing pretty well right now. But we'll see. In my mind, I'm ready to see a +1 number on the QQQs today at close. So if there was a poll running, the poll would probably be around, does NASDAQ close above 1% or below 1%? And I'd be voting +1%. So that's me. Microsoft below 315, so it looks like the weakness is coming in, the weakness that we're looking for, and PayPal, the short that we're on, is currently 22 cents in the money. Let's go. When is the volume coming back? It should be coming back anytime. You know, obviously 1:30 right now, 30 minutes into the last 30 minutes into the show. So volume should be picking up already right now. If not now, it should be picking up in the next hour or so. Looking at the like counter, we're only at 917 likes. So come on, we're so close to 1,000 likes. Only a half an hour left. So close to 1,000 likes. Let's get that like counter going, guys. Let's keep it moving. Daddy Pratty, look at Disney. Wow, okay. Disney, let's go check out Disney. Disney. 157. Insane. Okay, at least Disney should be positive on the day, hopefully. Let's check the charts. Positive, almost 1%, so 0.8 up right now. Looks like 158 was a kind of a rejection barrier. We got a weak break of 158 to the high side today. Trying to find support in front of 157.50, which happens to be near the 50 period EMA, and then bouncing back to 158. Let's see if we can take out 158 and keep on ripping. Richard Everingham says 10-year treasury yields falling, tech rally end of day. So let's go, tech rally coming in. In that case, Microsoft, PayPal, all of these should get pushed even more higher. PayPal, speaking of PayPal, we're getting back to seeing if we're going to get stopped out right now very soon. We're only giving it that risk of the 1950 break. We're not holding it past that. So we'll see if we're going to get stopped out right here. And if we do lose on it, it's going to be very, very small of a loss for me to even care about it. MTTR. Let's go check out MTTR. MTTR with 5 million shares traded today, $17 stock. Where are we going to? Looks like it's up 5%. No, 7%. Yeah, 7% up right now. Holding off slightly above $17, trying to find support there. High a day being 17.30. Let's see if obviously 17.30 can get taken out. Looking for a volume spike. We got another 28 minutes left or so in this show. Hopefully volume picks back up now, or even on the closing show going into with the Neil, Sean, and Brendan from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And we'll see some moves coming in, probably in your NASDAQ sector, your tech sector, and so on. U is for unity. U is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. And it's for anywhere and anytime at all down here in the deep blue sea. For anyone who knows that, props to you. Shout outs to you. For anyone who knows it. I gotta run though. It's F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. All right. Prad markets are closed next Monday. Really? Why? Market closed next Monday? Why? Yo, what am I supposed to do then? What am I supposed to do on Monday? Trade crypto? Come on, man. I guess I'm gonna go trade TSX then. I'm still coming into work. MLK. Oh, Martin Luther King Day. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. Anyone trade Viru today? VERU. Let's check out Viru. Viru ripping north side all the way up to 22% north right now. 7 million shares traded so far. Obviously, we did mention the stock earlier, and I think it was around $6.40, and we were looking to see how it trades at $6.50. So it did break $6.50, high day $6.66, not bad at all, right? We love seeing that number, and then coming back and finding support at $6.50 on Viru, looking good. Also, Shack, have a look, brother. Shack, SHAK, Shake Shack on New York. We talked about Shake Shack, and Shake Shack moved much, much further from there. So I believe we were talking about it around these prices, $78 or so. 78 did manage to break. Now 79? No way. 79 is not the high a day. It is. Okay, insane. 79.62 ended up being the high a day, and trying to find support just under 79 right now for Shake Shack. So Shake Shack 15% move with 2 million shares. Not bad at all. I would love to eat this food one day and see how it is. I hear so much about Shake Shack, but I've never, obviously, nothing in Canada for me to try from Shake Shack. Maybe there is one place. I don't know. Never Googled it. Vorb. Let's go check out Vorb over here. Vorb currently doing what? Vorb is 24% up. So this is your Virgin Galactic Orbit Space off branch that they have. Looks like it wants to go up flying back to the $10 price. Obviously that's like the SPAC idea. Anytime below 10, take it back to 10. Anytime above 10, take it back to 10 by shorting it or going long it. PayPal, where is PayPal doing? Looks like we're going to get stopped out very soon right now. Or not. Maybe not. All right. Looks like we were about to get stopped out and we didn't. Shake Shack is meh. Yeah, I never had it, obviously. Do you trade any small cap crypto in your personal account? Honestly, no. Or yes, I'm not sure. I own Doge, crypto. I own Shiba. And those are my only altcoins, I guess, or SHI coins. And Cardano, is that a SHI coin? They're all SHI coins? Okay, so I guess then I guess I own SHI coins. There you go. Prad CPIK, it's flying. PIK is flying apparently. So I'm at 3 million shares on PIK on my blotter. Let's see where this one's flying to. Come on, open up. Come on. 3 million shares so far. PIK on NASDAQ. The chart's loading up in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. 35%, and it is ripping indeed. So volume coming in right now out of nowhere. Look at how the charts looks like from the open till now. You don't see a single print, and then out of nowhere you see this big massive volume candles coming in, taking the stock along with it. We're almost at the pre-market high. Sorry, that's not even pre-market. That's off the open high on yesterday. So let's see what happens if we take out that high and go higher, much higher than that. So it looks like $6.50. What is that? $6.68, sorry, and then $7 coming into play very soon for PIK. Obviously, keeping our eyes peeled for those ones. It's a ZM pump. Oh my goodness. Okay, moving on from this one then. Thoughts on PFE? Let's go check out Pfizer. His name's Prad, not Brad. Yeah, Brad's getting upset that you're calling Brad Prad, and Prad's getting upset that you're calling Prad Brad. Come on, guys. What's up, Brad Warnick? How you doing, my guy? Pfizer. So, who's billionaire stock traders and wants me to look at Pfizer? Pfizer absolutely flat on the day today. Finding support though, just slightly below 56. So it looks like at 55.80 being the low a day, managing to get back above 56. Can we actually hold up at these 100 period EMA or the 50 period EMA and get all the way back to VWAP is the ultimate question right now. I think if we do get back to VWAP though, we see rejection based on how the stock traded today. We got a strong opening drive and basically giving it all back. I think we see rejection at the pre-market levels if we do get back there near 56.50, but obviously could reject before that, which is around VWAP at 56.40. Crypto stocks are killing it. Are they? Let's go check it out. Where's this one? So open this one. So yeah, your Dogecoin and your Cardano are up 6% right now. Shiba only up 4%. Solana up 5.4, Ethereum also up 5.4, Bitcoin up 2.3. So Bitcoin made a nasty move to the north side today. If Bitcoin does come back to 40K the next time, I think we're going to crack 40K to go to downside, which is going to be sad. But I'm just going to load up my bag on there, so who cares, right? It doesn't matter to me. We're just going to load bags. No Polaria without Valeriia. Wow, okay, dude. Wow, dude. Okay, dude. Oh, shoot. We hit 1K. Let's go. 1K shimmy. 1K shimmy. I'm not even shimmying. I'm just moving side to side right now. 1K shimmy. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the support. Still I was a little doubtful if we're gonna do it today because we didn't have enough time to hit 1K, or at least I thought we didn't. But you guys always proving me wrong, always smacking me with those 1,000 likes per day. And I'm sure Miss V is also hype in her bedroom right now, just turning up for those 1K likes. So thank you from me and Miss V for that. Let's go. Coinbase apparently up 5.6% indeed. So 5.56%. Look at that candle. Well, not candle. I mean, look at the V-shaped recovery off the opening drive. So off the opening drive, the stock comes to pretty much this consolidation level near 222 and then just bounces off that all the way to 238. Right now, the high of day being exactly 238 on the dot. So not sure if there was any size there that stopped it, or if it's just the level that the gas stopped itself out at. Either way, with the move in crypto market that we're seeing, it makes sense why Coinbase is ripping. Love how I came up with the shimmy and it's part of the show now. I know. Do you know the happy song from Ren and Stimpy, Nickelodeon cartoon? No, I've never heard that cartoon before. Ren and Stimpy, is that what it was? Ren and Stimpy Nickelodeon cartoon. Yeah, never heard of that one before. Get that portfolio green and we'll call you Prad. I mean, that portfolio depends on the portfolio, dude, not on me. It depends on Aunt Kathy buying 600,000 shares every day and pushing Palantir down. So that depends on Aunt Kathy. But hey, good thing though, because yesterday she bought it yesterday and we're not down today. There was actually a strategy that I was coming up with, and the strategy is waiting for 12 o'clock. And then after 12 o'clock hits, just waiting for Palantir to be at the low of day, and then just loading up your bag at 12 o'clock at the low of day on Palantir, waiting for Aunt Kathy to come in and push in the arc long. Because as soon as she pushes the arc long, you just get out on that pop right here. So that idea, I can't wait to test that idea in the next few days. Let's go to Sean.
Yo, what's up, Prad? Yeah, look, so, I mean, I'm just hearing your idea now, but, I mean, look what I did, man. This is at 11 o'clock. We loaded up on Palantir. You do see a couple little, bump ups here in volume, but there it is. And there's our out rate at 1710. So we didn't make the same mistake. I mean, we could have got out at 1720, but there it is, a nice little hold for the last little bit as Palantir does do that bounce around here again. So yeah, great call on that. And just an update, I think like most of us got stopped out here. We were trying to short this Lucid at the top. Once it broke through 45, enough is enough. We learned our lesson from Rivian today on keep going back to the same bank here over and over again on the short. But there it is right there. Nicely done here on Lucid today, in and out, and then took a shot here at 45 and a couple back and forths there. But still, right now, nothing on Lucid. I think this market continues to travel northbound now. We've just resisted this little dump off, came back into 15,700 on the NASDAQ right there. Now we're back to the upside. I think, guys, we take out the high of the day on the NASDAQ coming pretty soon.
Yeah, I think market easily closes above 1% today. Yesterday we were down 2% on NASDAQ and we ended flat. And today we're up 1.2%. There's no way we reverse back to flat. If it does, I'm going to lose my mind. I said I was going to lose my mind yesterday if that happens, and I lost it. And today, if that happens again, I'm going to lose it again. I'm not going to have any minds to lose anymore at this point. PayPal did stop me out on the break of 192.50, but, it's just a weak break. It's not even an actual stop, I knew that stop was a weak stop. I should have probably given it more room and technically did not even want to be in the trade. We'll see if the market can flush itself, but like I said, man, I'm ready for this market to take out the high of day, keep on ripping. NASDAQ's trying to do that and SPY's trying to do that same, so I'm not really looking for a short to be in. My PayPal now is my LFT. My goal on the day is just to have zero LFT, and that basically means I'll lose $0 off the top, and I'm not too far from there, and I can bring it back from the 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock trades. So I'm just going to be very patient. We only have about 20 minutes left too, so I'll just do technical analysis for you guys. So throw some tickers at me. ISIG broke VWAP, should have held. Let's go check out ISIG. Oh, wow. Big down candle on ISIG there from 28 down to 26. So I'm pretty sure, I think you got short, right, Neil?
This was all you, man. I wasn't even looking at this stock. I actually heard you say ISIG, and then you said the price that it was at, and then we just looked at the higher time frame, and this is it. That's that double, triple, whatever top you want to talk about. Look, you've seen this trade about 1 million times, and I'm almost always getting out at VWAP if it's a level. And it was the breakout, this support level just below that 27 mark, 26.75. I always want to say 3/4, but anyways, 26.75. And it just busted down. Now, it is a huge volume spike right after it touched, and it's holding the low. For now, it seems like 26 could be a bit of a bid here. So maybe ultimately getting out was a good decision, just could have had 40 or 50 more cents. But this stock, even though it's capitulated today, if you look at this back to the 15-minute, even though it's continuing to move up, it'll pull back $5, $4. Here it pulls back $3. And then it's still in an upward trend. So I know it's crazy, there's huge shorts to be had on a daily basis on it, but it's still higher lows almost every other day here, and then getting right into what could potentially be a breakout. And if you go back a little further, if it gets to that top, it could still run. So this is a stock that might be able to get through this level some point this week, especially if it holds up above that 26 I just talked about. ISIG, crazy, good one for the day trade. We did have to pay for shorts here. They were about 20 cents a share, just more than that. But when it's giving you $3, $4, $5 moves, it's not the end of the world. Although I'm sure a room would never pay for it.
Thank you, Neil. AMC looks like it cracked down, now negative on the day. The 100 period EMA that we were watching it hold up at, now it cracked under it, turning the 100 period EMA into a resistance. Let's see if we can get back to 23. Obviously, I would love for AMC to close above 23, but that's a big question in itself. We'll see if that can happen later on in the day. Something that I was noticing is someone called out Lucid going to go test 45 again. You're not wrong about that. And something that I noticed right away when I pulled up Lucid is this trend line that is holding up pretty well. So forming a beautiful trend and sticking to that trend every time we go to the bottoms or the highs. So if you want to scalp it in that range of or in that channel, beautiful opportunities all day, pretty much. Long, get out, short, get out, long, get out, short, get out. Keep repeating that, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, as long as you can do it until the trend line breaks. So not a lot of people loved range trading, but I think that's a beautiful setup in itself, because it can give you more than one trade, and if you're right on the side of the trade when the breakout happens, then you can turn a small trade into a bigger trade on its own. So Lucid over here, let's say you were building the longs all day for the breakout 45 long, then you have some positions, you're trimming some for profits, you're adding back, you're trimming, you're adding back, you're trimming, you're adding back, and then when that breakout of the pattern actually happens, whatever time it happens at, let's say 3 o'clock or whatever, when that breakout actually happens, then you still have some size, and you've been making money the whole day on it, and if that breakout doesn't happen, you lose a little bit because you've been scalping profits the whole time, right? Just an idea for anyone. Palantir above 1717. Let's go check out Palantir. Palantir is also doing something similar over there in that range, holding up on that channel, getting ready to keep on going higher. As Sean just mentioned, new high a day has been, he was getting ready for a new high a day, and ES just put a new high a day. So that's your SPY ETF, new high a day coming in. Now up 0.65% on SPYs, whereas your NASDAQ is up 0.13%, almost back to the high day on QQQs. Let's see if we can take that out. Diamond, DIA, I think that was this is your Dow, right? Diamond? Dow is diamonds? Yeah. So diamonds, 5 million shares today. Let's see if it's how high we can go. 0.3% up on the day for your Dow and your IWM Russell 2000. Let's see where this one is. Should be positive on the day too, right? Come on. Yeah, positive on the day, 0.98. So AMC being the number one weighted in the IWM Russell, actually down 1.5% right now, almost 1.5%. You mean 1.3? Did I say something else? I'm sorry. I thought I said 1.3. If I said something else, I've misspoken about that. I'm very sorry. Anyone? What's going on with this stupid YouTube box? Can I scroll, please? Whatever. Where's the question? A Donut has a 23 price target plus CNBC spoke on it. Go long Prad. Donut. I mean, obviously Krispy Kreme. I love Krispy Kreme, even though I haven't had it in God knows how long now. I think it's been over 4 or 5 years since I've had a Krispy Kreme donut. I forgot even the taste now. But, I like the idea of a long price target 23, you said, and a CNBC pump. Still low on the volume end for today, but it could be something that I might be thinking about investing. Actually, I need to go buy shares of Corsair instead of donuts, so I'm going to go do that instead of this. So, yeah. Rivian RIP. Let's go check out Rivian. Rivian RIP settled back. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why I don't want to be trading the stock, and that is because I've already lost my a little bit above my allowed limit on a ticker. So there's a limit of how much I give myself to lose on a ticker, and this one's one time over it. So I lost 2 lots instead of 1 lot that I wanted. Market flush incoming, so it looks like market's going to the downside a little bit. Maybe we get back into this PayPal short, see if we can risk the same side. Same 192.56 this time to see if we can write it back to the downside on PayPal. PayPal now our number 3rd loser of the stock, number 3 down ticker on the day, but like I said, not too worried about this one. Mara. Let's go check out Mara. Come on, charts, please load up. Fingers crossed. Awesome. Okay, almost 4% up north right now, but we're seeing rejection coming in at $30.23 or $30.37 being the high day. Some down move coming into Mara, maybe a down move into Bitcoin and vice other stocks too. So Bitcoin, yeah, it looks like they're topping off at the same time and coming down. So if that happens, you can expect your Mara, your Coinbases, your BTBTs all coming downside. Do you guys work for a prop firm? Yes, this is a prop firm. DWAC making another late day push. Let's go check out DWAC one more time. DWAC, maybe. I mean, if we do get back to VWAP, find support, possible another late day push back to 65 or so, and then find rejection at 65 again. Could be a possible trade. Pets through resistance, PETZ. Chat won't let me scroll too. I thought it was my mouse. Okay, so it's not just me. I was literally about to throw out this mouse. I thought I was going to throw out my mouse today. Okay, I was literally about to throw my mouse out today. I was so good. I was getting annoyed by that. Thank you for saving me $300, guys. Yeah. No, it's a $200 mouse, not $300. Please check on Tel. Let's go check on Tel. Brandon goes, "You have a $300 mouse?" And I go, "No. It's a $200 mouse." Natural gas. Okay. NASDAQ. So Tel currently 10 million shares traded. Let's go check out where the stock is looking like. Come on, Amex. Got the Gucci mouse. Yes, sir. Okay, so almost 8% up north, actually. Finding support at the 50-period EMA pretty well. How long have we consolidated here for? Not too long, I guess. But, actually long enough. Almost for an hour now. So consolidated here for an hour or so. Looking to find support longer and maybe go test the high day at $3.42. Looking for market weakness that I'm not really seeing at the moment. So if market weakness doesn't show up, then maybe we get another leg back up, obviously. And keep in mind, you want to keep checking the ETF for this sector also if you're trading it. My mouse can't be worth 50 cents. Those Dell mouses, bro. Come on. It's not even a proper brand. My average price on Tel is $3.18. Beautiful entry. Looks like you got it right off the open. Kind of like the pre-market breakout or the 15-minute consolidation opening range breakout. I love that setup. You know, I call it the ORB5 or the ORB15. ORB stands for opening range breakout, and then the 5-minute for the 5-minute or the 15-minute for the 15-minute. I used to have so much success on that setup, and I don't know why I stopped trading it. Maybe I need to go back to tracking that setup and seeing where money is being made on those setups once again or not. Prad, I told you to Boeing short. Let's go check out Boeing. I mean, you told me Boeing short probably at what point over here maybe. So, you know, obviously Boeing short coming in right now at 216. Obviously, I'm not sure what time you said Boeing. I'm not going to short something that's going to show me so much strength. Look at what basically the chart looks like today, right? Zoom out, zoom back in. No, I don't want that. Remove that line, please. Okay, so zoom out and then look at this. So it goes up, consolidates, goes up again, consolidates, goes up again and consolidates, goes up again and consolidates. This short, even though you got a short, getting a short on something of this big of a move, only 50 cents short is not worth it in my mind. You know, I want to see a bigger move to the downside, and so far this pattern is looking like it's getting ready to go for another breakout long. Another breakout long might coming in. As long as the trend line holds, I think I'm not really ready to short this one just yet. and the trend line still holds. Looks like that might have broken it right there though, but my trend line's looking pretty messed up also at the same time. I would have probably drawn it from this way and then another one this way, looking for buyers to come in, looking at the NASDAQ right now. NASDAQ getting ready to move. Look at that, going back north. 50 cents short on Boeing is honestly nothing. There should be more than that, at least $1 or more. At that point, I'd be like, okay, we're actually moving to the downside. DLTR gaining some daily momentum. DLTR 666 on PIK. DLTR, where are we going to DLTR? Come on. Awesome. Give me a chart. Beautiful. DLTR, 600,000 shares on a $100 stock. Not the best. Up slightly a percent. Holding up above VWAP, which is great, but not really doing any volume. You know, like, we need a lot more volume. NASDAQ is sleeping indeed, and you guys are giving me stocks that are giving me absolute no volume, sleeper stocks. So come on, guys. Let's change that a little bit. PayPal back to the day's high over here. Trying to see if I can get back into another small short from PayPal over here. Or do I just give it all the way to 193 at this point on PayPal? I'm just debating myself, trying to question it. Or do I just get out and get back in at 193 or later on in the day? You know, obviously we told ourselves we don't want to be shorting anything right now because the market looks like it wants to go for another rip on the high day. And on that note, maybe, you know, just stay away from it and not really be holding anything. But we'll see what happens. ISIG just flushed. Yeah, ISIG moved all the way back to VWAP and now slightly below VWAP on the 3-minute. It looks like it also cracked the 100-period EMA. So we'll see what happens. Finding support maybe at $25, $25.50 would be something to keep an eye on. Airbnb. Let's go check out Airbnb. Wow, Airbnb too strong today. Way too strong. And obviously would love to short it at some point. I just don't know where would I short it. All I do know is I need to go to the washroom. Okay, Airbnb. I have a line over here at 169.43. So maybe I wait for a little bit longer. I do see this consolidation support over here where the stock is slightly above. So maybe a short somewhere coming in soon. Why are my lines being drawn right now? Remove. Awesome. There we go. PayPal back above high day, almost a high day right now. Just keeping on eye on PayPal to see what happens, and then we'll get back in later on if we have to. Maybe. Prad, stop shimmying your legs. I can't. I have to go to the washroom. I can't. We have about 3 minutes or 2 minutes, so I'm gonna run to the washroom, pee my brains out, and then you guys can have fun, not see me moving my legs and watch Brandon, Neil, and Sean. But I can't. I need to pee, real bad. FCell up 6.66% as well. I know you like that number. 100%. I love that number. Let's go check out FCell. FCell currently up 6.66 you said at one point. So let's see. Let's the charts load up over here. Come on, baby. There we go. 6.81. Moving north. Energy sector still looking good over here. 14 million shares right now. And here comes the 6.66. Come on. Oh, well, who cares? We already seen that number twice. Holding that channel that it wants to hold up to. Can we keep on going? That's the beauty point. PIK testing $7. So that pump that came in for PIK is keep on ripping. Looks like we just went to touch 7 and immediately we came back under 7. Let's see which one where we hold on to. Come on, PIK. Come on, there we go. So we just now touched 7 and got rejected off it. Can we see how high can we go on it? Obviously, I think $7 should be a rejection point, but if we break out above 7, then that's maybe another big move coming in. A lot of volume right now, 7 million shares out of nowhere. So let's see where this is. PIK, 1 million float and 7 million shares have been traded. So this is where people get trapped. This is where you should be very careful trading stocks like these. Let's go on the 1 minute and look for where volume is coming in. I'm trying to see if there's any backfills or any blown out stops. It looks like we got some stops blown out over here, obviously, and then trying to see if there's any stops on the high side. I'm not really seeing any blown out stops yet, so maybe nobody's loading up short just yet. There could be a little bit more room on this because nobody looks like is loading up too heavy short just yet. what is that? 230 to 230, 130 to 230, 190 to 250. So I'm still seeing a lot more buyers than sellers at these levels. So there could be a little bit more oomph to the upside. But I'd be careful no matter what. Oh, we're at 2 o'clock. All right, guys, you're going right into the closing show. So have fun. See you guys tomorrow. Come back at 11 o'clock, obviously. Peace out. Paka paka.
All right, guys, 2 o'clock. Welcome to the close. We will take you right through to 4 p.m. this afternoon. 2 hours to go in the trading session here. What a bounce back again today. 2 days in a row, 2 afternoons specifically in a row that we've seen the buyers step